them gift cards. Howdy, howdy, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to a brand new, never been viewed before edition of Weller Does Delmarva. We're live. We're sitting here right in Chef Fred's Cafe. I have already had my first heaping of oatmeal. It was really good. Big scoop of ice cream. It's really not ice cream. It's butter. And the dead giveaway is, but butter and ice cream both melt. So anyway, I wasn't sure what it was, but it tasted pretty darn good. So if you ever want some oatmeal, come on down to the Laurel Junction and order Chef Fred's famous oatmeal, okay? And Linda, you're going to have to stay out of the way of our guests, okay? So anyway, she didn't hear me. But anyway, so we're sitting here. It's a weekly show. If you've never seen this show before, if you're like watching it right now and you say, what is this show about? It's about all kinds of stuff, okay? But we've got giveaways. We've got all kinds of things. All right, that'll be fine. So anyway, we got all kinds of things going on, and it's a live show, so you can come here and literally watch it live. It unravels by the minute, which means it's made from scratch. And our first guest is Colin Walls.
Good morning.
Linda does want to get a picture of us. It's been a week since she's been here. She's got the camera upside down today. I know. Anyway, so Colin Walls, TV Delmarva,
Good morning.
Walls Service Center. Colin, how are you?
I'm doing good, Jim. Good morning.
Well, good. And what's going on in your world?
Well, lots of things happen in TV Delmarva, as always.
As always.
We rolled out a new weather product that Hunter and our IT guy has put together.
A graphic?
It does have a graphic associated with it, but it's our very own product. They've actually taken several models and have merged them together.
Okay.
So we've got this server that we built that has all our weather modeling and all that thing and all the data coming in. And so they've taken all this data that comes in from the National Weather Service, and they built this model, and it actually gives like on a 1 to 10 scale, so a percentage scale. From each percentage is 10, so 10% or 1 would be a 10% chance, and it's actually forecasting tornado weather with the probabilities of tornadoes. So
really,
so this weekend we've got some severe weather coming through, and it's it's already doing its calculations and thing, and it's saying we have a 10 to 15% chance of a tornado in this area.
Really?
Yeah.
So like if this happens and this happens and this happens and it all comes together, that's how a tornado is formed.
And it'll change as the day goes on. You'll see different changes in it as the model.
Are we speaking of today or tomorrow?
I think it's today.
Really?
Yeah, I think it storms later tonight, like late afternoon, evening.
Denise asked me this morning on the way in, what does a weatherman do? In other words, and I know Hunter
That's
doesn't
what
like
I ask Hunter all the time.
And he doesn't like to be called a weatherman. There's another name.
Meteorologist,
Meteorologist, in other words. But what does he do when he's not standing in front of the screen reporting it?
So he's looking at, all day long. He's got this 55-inch screen in his office that he's got all this modeling data coming into that he's watching. He's monitoring that all day, as well as he's monitoring our server just to make sure, the server's working like it should. So he's getting the proper data. He's looking at so many different things, and the names of the stuff I don't even know.
But it's just kind of neat how he looks at data and turns it into a weather report.
Yeah.
You know, and it's for our safety, and to keep us safe, keep us informed, and we know what's going on or what's potentially going to happen.
And he's not in New York City or in Florida or in the Midwest somewhere. He's right in Georgetown doing all this.
With his own equipment.
With all of our own equipment,
Right. Yep. I like that.
But we do get data from the National Weather Service, of course, because I didn't even know this. Every day at certain times of the day, multiple times a day, all over the country, they release weather balloons that go up, and it's hundreds of them across the country, maybe even thousands across the country every day, multiple times a day.
Now, do they come back to Earth or do they go out into space?
So everything. That's what I was asking Hunter. I said, and they go all the way up to the upper atmosphere, right at the edge of space, is how high they go, and then they come back down. And he said most of them that are released
Hunter's
here,
in Georgetown doing this multiple times a day. Out back of the
building. He said almost all of them that are released here in the local area end up in the ocean.
I can remember up on Route 9. I don't know if Denise remembers it. I thought there was a weather station one time that might have been launching these balloons or something.
Probably, yeah.
Up back
Yeah.
in the air base or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Hunter's the guy.
Yeah.
All right, how do they
All right.
watch this? Channel 14.
Channel 14, rescan. Point your antenna towards Seaford, rescan. Look for Channel 14. We'll tell you the other ways to reach us to see us here in a little bit.
All right.
All right, thanks, Jim.
We prepping for the radio. So, TV audience is now going to be joined by the radio audience. So, to my Delaware 105.9 radio audience, good morning. Jim Weller here. It is another week. We have started daylight savings time. We set our clocks ahead last week, and now the government's gotten involved, and they're going to do away with it. In other words, it's just too much work to have to change your clocks twice a year. So I think they're going to do away with it, or they're going to sunset it or something. I forgot what they're going to do. So you're watching a show. You're listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. We're taking a picture. So Weller Does Delmarva. It's a weekly show. We're right here live. We're sitting right inside of a building in Laurel, Delaware called Laurel Junction. It's like the largest flea market I've ever seen. In other words, it's used. It's acres and acres and acres of bargains. So that's where we're at. It's going to be a good day out there this morning. People are setting up tables. If you're looking for a bargain or you want to sell something for $20, it's like you could come Saturday or Sunday. For $20, you get to use 4 tables, okay? And so if you got a garage full of stuff, a business full of stuff, or whatever, you just want to turn it into cash and be done with it, this is the easiest way to do it. So you can rent a table for 1 day or 2 days, $20, and you get 4 tables. You don't even have to bring your own table. And they have thousands of people go through here. Today's going to be a good day. Then there's stores inside of here. Then there's a restaurant in here. And that's where we're sitting, right inside here at Chef Fred's Cafe. I just had some of the best oatmeal, other than Denise's oatmeal. I've never had any oatmeal that was this good, okay? And it's got this big scoop of butter on top of it, and it eventually melts, and it's just really, really, really good. So anyway, if you're looking for something to eat, if you're looking for something to do today, come check out the Laurel Junction. Now, I think we have the collage ready. We have this collage that we play every week. Going to tell you a little bit about what's going on. So for my radio audience, you just listen, and for the TV, Facebook, and YouTube, watch this. Here we go.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Jimmy Weller of Weller's Utility Trailers drops by. Mollie Esterson of Singletree Stables joins us. Attorney General candidate Chuck Welch talks with us. TV Delmarva's Colin Walls of All Service Center checks in. We are live from the Laurel Junction and Chef Fred's Cafe in Laurel, Delaware. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
Jim Weller. All right. Well, let's mention one of our sponsors, which is Chick-fil-A. We appreciate Chick-fil-A. I love their food. At least 6 days a week. It's a great place to eat. And I love dealing with them. What I like is whatever I get, I always get it. It's good. Went there the other night. I took a couple people with me, and we dined in at the Milford Chick-fil-A. I haven't done that in a year or two, to be honest with you. I always like the drive-in. So no matter how busy the drive-in is, man, they just get them through there. I even use the delivery. So you can get delivered. Some of them deliver it themselves, and some of them use DoorDash, and very happy with that. So why don't we open the phone lines real quick, if we can do that. And let's go ahead and give out a few gift cards to Chick-fil-A. So you call in right now, and I'll let Jimmy help me with this, and we'll just give out a few gift cards to Chick-fil-A. 302-422, what's the phone number? 422-7336. No, I'll write it down, Jimmy. Chick-fil-A times 1. So you're calling in, and it's for a meal. Do you remember what it's for, Jimmy?
It's a number one, which is
Have
the
you
original.
ever had a number one
I've
sandwich?
had so many number ones.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Have you ever used a gift card at Chick-fil-A?
I have. I used to win gift cards on the Light FM for the
Really?
Dover Mall.
Really? No kidding.
Yep.
Wait a minute. When was this? Years ago?
Yep.
Wow. For the Dover
20
Mall,
years
you said,
ago.
or for what?
Dover Mall. The
Really?
food court had a Chick-fil-A.
Really?
It's the first Chick-fil-A I remember.
I remember that. Was that a phone call already? Caller, are you there?
Yes. Uh-huh.
And are you calling to get a gift card to Chick-fil-A?
Yes. Uh-huh. Being very good.
And what do you like at Chick-fil-A?
I like the chicken, the number one, the chicken
Okay.
with. Usually, I get the soup instead of the waffle fries.
Okay. Well, we're going to give you a gift card where you can go to Chick-fil-A, and what the number one meal is on there, okay? And
Okay.
you got to pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. Is that okay?
That'll be fine.
And what is your name?
Jane Hastings.
Jane Hastings. And are you watching on TV or radio?
I'm watching on TV.
Okay. Well, Jane, is this your first time calling in?
No.
No. You've called before.
Yes.
All right. Are we treating you okay?
Oh, yes. Yes,
All right.
very good.
All right. Well, Jane, thank you for watching, and we'll set a gift card aside for you at Weller's in Bridgeville next week.
All right. Thanks a
Thanks.
lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I remember the Chick-fil-A in the Dover Mall. That was a while back.
It was
What did you get then?
the number one.
The number one. Wow. Okay. And so anyway, and we give away a lot of these gift cards. So if you want one, you got to call 422-7336. 422-7336. When these people come in, are they happy that they're getting these cards?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they ever buy anything?
Occasionally.
Occasionally,
We'd
do
like
they?
them to buy more.
Okay. But you embrace them in conversation?
Yeah.
All right. Well, good. So we give away Vanderwin's gift cards. We give away Chick-fil-A gift cards. And now we're going to give away
Clayton Theater.
Clayton Theater. Have you ever been to the Clayton Theater?
I haven't.
Haven't.
Wanted to.
Okay.
It's a long hike.
It's a long hike, unless you're going from work.
Yeah, from the Bay Bridge to Clayton.
Right. But it's well worth it. Okay?
I believe
But we're going to be giving away later in the show today. We're going to give away some tickets to the Clayton. Later in the show, we're going to give away some tickets to Vanderwin's. Tickets. Anyway, gift cards to Vanderwin's. But right
They're like
this minute,
tickets.
huh?
So they're like tickets.
Like tickets. But right this minute, if you want a gift card for a number one meal or an 8-count nugget meal to Chick-fil-A, you need to call me right now. If not, we're going to move on with the show. 302-422-7336. If you want one, call me right this minute. Are you telling Jim to call? No. Okay, I'm just checking. Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, what else have we got? Let's go into our Jimmy segment. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. So I need you to talk into the microphone.
All right. I heard it was
Okay.
show and tell day.
Show and tell day.
Yep.
Okay. Would you make this up?
Yeah.
Okay. So what in the world are you going to show us and tell us?
Well, I'm going to start by showing you my chair.
All right. Now this is a chair. This is one of your masterpieces.
Yeah, this is a chair that came from a chair.
Okay.
Bought a
You can
couch.
put it right here, maybe, so we can explain this. So you bought a couch.
Bought a couch.
All right.
And it came in boxes.
Okay.
And these rods were holding the cushion in the underside of the couch.
Okay.
For shipping reasons.
Because this is the couch you somehow put together in sections.
Yes.
It's huge.
Yes.
We'll use the word huge bungus.
Huge.
All right.
And they just look like too good of rods to throw away.
They look like they're aluminum.
Yep.
All
So
right.
I decided I was going to make a chair.
Now look at this chair. There's quite a variety of fittings on here. So I recognize this as trim off of a trailer.
Yep, that's from Weller's.
Okay.
Now, this was not made in a shop. I didn't have the luxury of having a workbench. This was made
made
on a
it in
patio.
your apartment.
Yeah. On my own time.
Okay. Oh, in your own time. Okay. All right. So you got these things here. So that would be the cushions.
Yeah.
It needs a cushion. So are these like copper elbows?
They are. I tried to solder them. I only know how to solder wire, evidently.
Okay. I don't know if you could solder copper to aluminum. I'm not sure. So
Well, that
what did you
would
do? Rivet them or screw them?
Riveted them.
Really?
Had a rivet gun from the time I made a crown.
Oh, I remember the crown.
So it came in use
All right.
again.
And then here you must have hammered it down and flattened these pieces.
Yep.
Wow. You must have hours in this.
There were hours in it. The whole time Lindsay's just like, how's it going?
And when are you going to be done?
Can I sit in it yet?
Oh, we got a phone call, Jimmy. Somebody might want to buy this. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I was calling. Well, you said you was on had some Chick-fil-A coupons.
Oh, yes. Do you like Chick-fil-A?
Do what?
Do you like Chick-fil-A?
Yes.
What's your favorite food there?
Any of it.
Any of it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll give you a gift card. What is your name?
Gerald White, Gerald.
Is this your first time calling in?
Yes, I just got this program on this morning, and I'm watching it, and I kind of like it.
Have you ever seen it before?
No.
On TV or radio, or how you hearing it?
We're on TV.
Okay. Where are you from?
Georgetown.
Okay.
Georgetown, Seaford.
Okay, well, good. All right, well, Gerald, I'm going to put a gift card at my store in Bridgeville, Weller's. You know where that is?
Yes.
Okay, we're not open on Mondays, so next week, just come on Tuesday through Saturday and tell them you're Gerald White, and they'll give you a gift card to Chick-fil-A.
That'll be fine.
Okay, well, thanks for watching the show.
Okay, thanks.
See ya.
Appreciate it.
All right,
Bye.
Bye. Well, there we go. First-time caller. Kind of a first-time watcher. People wonder if we have an audience.
It's working.
It's amazing. So, are you keeping this chair? Is this now this
keeping
looks
it.
like a one-size-fits-all chair.
Yeah, it works too.
Really?
It can hold me.
Wow.
We'll just say
How
200
cool.
plus.
200 plus. 203, 204, somewhere in there.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, there's more.
There was pipe left over,
Oh, okay.
so I decided to give molding a try.
Okay.
And I have melted them down. There's one.
Really? All right. So, is this one piece of pipe?
That is probably a 6-inch section of pipe.
So, if you want to know what a 6-inch section of pipe melted down looks like, that's it, folks. Now, these look like they might be very feel how light they are.
Yeah,
Wow. Let me see that one. Is that a longer piece?
they're about the same.
We should have made a
Use the same
contest
mold.
out of this.
I got more pipe. Got about 1.5 pieces left.
Really? How cool. You're having fun with all this,
No,
aren't
I'm
you?
having fun.
Well, good. Are you working today?
I am working today.
This is technically work right here, right?
This is more work than work.
Jimmy is very creative, and it's kind of interesting to see where he just took these pieces of pipe and made a chair. What made you not want to make something different, like a peace pipe? Did you ever think of that?
No.
A peace pipe.
I got the other piece.
A flute.
I got one more.
Drill holes in it and make a flute out of it.
Jenny used to play the flute.
Jenny did used to play the flute. Yeah, wow.
Might be something there.
So, I got a question. I am amazed this week. It seems like it's dump trailer week.
Yeah.
I don't know if we sold 6 or 8 dump trailers in 1 week. I mean, it's
And
amazing.
one was an ultimate.
Huh? And one was the ultimate.
Yep.
Yep. And that was another customer. We're having one customer after another buy 2 trailers. That was another. He bought a 10-ton equipment trailer for like a backhoe or something, and then he bought this ultimate dump.
Yeah, we've had a few double customers.
Yeah. And one day we had 3.
Had a customer who brought their trailer in to have work done.
Okay.
Wanted to put it on our schedule, and they left with a new trailer, and we took theirs.
Traded it in.
Traded it in.
All right. Wow. Isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah.
They didn't see that coming, did they? Come to Weller's to get your trailer worked on and buy a new one. We do that a lot, though. People will
That's
come in.
how we like it.
Yep. They'll come in. They'll say, you know what? I don't want to spend no money on this thing. Just trade it in and sell me a new trailer.
Yeah.
All right. So we started the 6-month same as cash again.
Yep. That's always a hit.
It's a hit. I thought, with the price of gas going up and everything, it would just give people a break. Even if they got the money, use somebody else's money for free for 6 months.
Yeah.
So what else do you want to tell me?
Swing sets. Now's the time to buy
yeah.
a swing set for summer.
Yep, and I do want to encourage people. There's many brands of these vinyl swing sets. It's important to take time. Don't do that shopping over the phone. Come and touch them.
Yep.
Because
Give 'em a
there
try.
are differences. There are differences, and I'm not saying anything negative about anybody else. I'm just saying, come and let us show you the benefits of ours.
They're good for kids and adults.
and adults. Yes, you seem to enjoy it out there.
Yeah.
And Rosa
We call it
calls
work.
yeah, they're
Come
working.
video us on
Yeah.
a swing set.
Right, they're out there. So anyway, all right. What else is up? Anything?
No.
How's the shop doing?
Shop is on fire.
Wow, doing good.
Yep.
Well, George was on last week.
Yeah.
And I think that's what inspired all the shop work.
Yep.
So if you got a trailer,
He does quality work.
he's very particular. Very particular. So if you're looking for somebody to work on your trailer that's particular, he likes to fabricate things too. And he's really good at what he does, isn't he?
I actually had a customer the other day asked if we could do a lesser job to get it done quicker. And
He
we were
wasn't
like,
up for
no,
that.
no thanks.
No, go somewhere else
We're going
for
to do
that
our level of skill, and we're going to leave it at that.
Yeah. Well, he takes a lot of pride in what he does. So we got a good team there. I was telling somebody yesterday, between you with all the years that you have, then you've got Chuck with all the years he has, then you've got George. I mean, there's a lot of experience there. And Rosa and Mike and the whole team. I would say it's safe to say that there isn't anybody that's selling trailers that can offer you a better experience or more experience.
I think we're the best.
And we try hard.
Yeah.
In other words, everybody is knows their boundaries and knows when to ask a question. So if you're going to buy a trailer, somebody said to me the other day, "Why are you stocking so many?" I do it because I think you, the customer, should have the option at looking at more than one brand of trailers. The people I compete against, they sell one brand.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for an enclosed trailer and you want options, you come to Weller's, and we sell 4 or 5 brands of enclosed trailers.
We can't be the same as everybody.
We don't want to be, because then we would be everybody.
That's right.
So, how do people reach Jimmy Weller?
At the store, 302-337-8228. My cell phone, which is always on. I took a call on my way home last night.
Did you really?
302-841-1828.
841.
Try to always answer. If not,
Do
leave
you
a
really?
message.
Wow. What was it about?
It was about a shed
No kidding.
or chicken coop
Wow. Or maybe both.
or both.
Chicken coops are pretty hot right now.
They
aren't
are.
Wow.
We're
So what do
selling
you
the
got
quick
planned
food.
for the weekend?
Weekend. I got church and band practice tomorrow.
Okay.
On sound.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So you're doing the sound as the band practices?
Yes.
Okay.
And then church. Then after that, I go home and do my own DJing.
Okay.
And that's probably about it. I got
What
an
is
oil
that?
change, and I got to take Lindsay's vehicle in for a recall.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, at least they let you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have bought it somewhere that doesn't even notify you,
That's where that Monday's good.
Yeah, isn't that nice? I got Mondays off. All right. Well, you're DJing. Are you for hire yet?
Not really. No.
Not really. Okay. But you like DJing and mixing
Yeah.
music and playing the tunes.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Jimmy?
Nope, that's all.
When you taking the boat out? When's the first trip for the boat?
Probably in 2 Mondays.
Two
It's all
Mondays.
ready to go. Trailer's
Okay.
finally tagged.
Oh, okay.
It just got a tune up.
And you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, have a good day. You want any gift cards to Vanderwin's?
I do.
Do you want any Weller's flashlights?
I don't.
Keychains?
I don't.
Okay. How many do you need? 10 or 20? There's 4 gift
There's
cards.
4.
All right. Take Lindsay. All right. And take the little dog, too.
He
Simba.
loves their pup cups.
Does he really? What do they got? Pup cups? Wait
They
a
got
minute.
pup cups.
I didn't know they had this. Is this a real thing?
It's a real thing.
At Vanderwin's Ice Cream, they have pup cups.
Yeah.
Really?
It's whipped cream and cookie or dog treats.
Really? How nice of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for having
Okay.
me.
See you, Jimmy. Bye-bye. There he goes, everybody. Jimmy Weller. Jimmy Weller, if you want to talk to him or interact with him, stop into Weller's in Bridgeville. If you've dealt with him and would like to leave a Google review, we'd love to have one, if you would. So anyway, we've got Chuck Welch going to be on later on after 8:30. He is our candidate for the Attorney General for the state of Delaware. We also have Denise is going to join me after 7:30. Then Mollie Esterson and Matt I can't pronounce his last name. I knew I would get it goofed up. But anyway, Matt's going to be joining Mollie, and we're going to talk about Singletree Stables. I believe she's celebrating 50 years of being in business, and what a great place to go out and spend some time with nature and ride a horse, by golly. So anyway, we got a busy show for you, and we will be giving away gift cards to Vanderwin's and gift cards to the Clayton Theater sometime during the show. We gave away some Chick-fil-A gift cards already. So with that said, tell your friends about the show. Please share the show. If you're watching on Facebook, please share the show. I do want to brag on my chiropractor friend. You hear me talk about him every week. I go there. Denise goes there. Many people I know goes there. If you go there and you're sitting in the lobby, you're going to find people you know. People say to me, man, there's Mollie. Just make sure she knows where to come in. But I think she's been here. But anyway, what I want to say is if you need chiropractic care, well, this is a sponsor of the show. So, Dr. T, thank you for your sponsorship for over the years. We appreciate you very much. Dr. T and Dr. Bud are two chiropractors. They work together there at Peninsula Chiropractic Center. In fact, Dr. T happens to own it. But anyway, they've been around a long time. It's like a wellness center. But some people say, Jim, I've never been to a chiropractor. I'm nervous about it. They will make you unnervous, and they will help you, and they will tell you straight up if they think chiropractic care can make a difference in your life, because there's no need to go if they're not going to make a difference. So if you need chiropractic care, check out Peninsula Chiropractic Service. Ask your friends. I'm sure you know somebody that has been there. They accept most insurances. They also accept cash. And their phone number is 629, well, it's 302-629-4344. PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. And they're very active on Facebook. So like their Facebook page. There's no harm in that. And if you ever need chiropractic care, tell them I sent you, if you would. All right. So the GMS, Greenwood Mennonite Schools Spring Festival, is coming up June 4th. I'd like you to mark your calendar. But I have decided to help them find some auction items. So if you're listening and you own a business and you would like to donate something, preferably something new, that we can auction off during the auction, I would be glad to let you drop that off at Weller's, and I'll get it to the school. So we're looking for things to auction off, So if you got something, you want to donate it to the Greenwood Mennonite Schools auction, just something that people can make use of. I don't mean used T-shirts or anything like that. I'm talking about something new that we can sell and turn into money to help underwrite the cost of the school. So if you got any donations, drop them off at Weller's in Bridgeville, and we would appreciate it. Okay. All right, and mark your calendar, June 4th. I know that's a ways off, but it'll be here before you know it, all right? The other day, I was talking to my accountant, George Luff. You hear me talk about him all the time, and I deal a lot with him. I also deal with his son, Tyler, and so thankful that I've got them. First of all, this is a sponsor segment, but I'm so thankful that I've got them on board doing my accounting work, because the rules and things are changing all the time. I would hate to have to be trying to figure this out without them. So if you own a business or you're an individual, I know some people that have never dealt with an accountant before for their personal tax returns, and they're like, I got this stimulus money. I don't know exactly what to do. I don't want to take any chances. I want George to do my tax returns. So they're busy. Okay. It's a great place to deal. Milford, Dover, and Georgetown, 3 locations. All right. Not Georgetown. Who said that? Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. As soon as I said it, I knew I was wrong. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, Luff and Associates is everywhere. They'll do a good job for you. Their phone number is 302-422-9699. 422-9699. Dial it in that order. And if you own a business and you do your own payroll and you're tired of it and you want some help with your payroll, they have a system called Easy Payroll where they help businesses with their payroll. Good people. They do a good job. They're very responsive. They're local. I like dealing with them. It's Luff and Associates, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. One phone number, 422-9699. Luff, Luff, CPAs.com on the web. All right, Weller's is going to be open today at 8 o'clock. I forgot to mention that when Jimmy was on. We're going to be open today. Busy day planned. Like if you can wait till next week, wait till next week. But if you need to come today, we got you covered, okay? But today will probably be a 15-trailer day, okay? And what's so special about Weller's? It's the way we treat you. Everybody can sell you a trailer. Anybody can sell you a trailer. You can buy a trailer online. But what you get at Weller's is we're going to walk you through it. Most people are first-time trailer buyers, and they want to make sure they get the right trailer at the right price. Obviously, we buy them right. We sell them right. Nobody's got more. Nobody's going to treat you better. We'll take care of you at Weller's in Bridgeville. Taking a break from the radio. Switch over to TV Delmarva right now. I want you to hear what Colin has to say. All right, with that said, we are sitting here. We are live right inside a cafe, Chef Fred's Cafe. In fact, let's talk about his breakfast specials. French toast with 2 eggs and a breakfast meat, $7.99. Made from scratch. It's really good. French toast, 2 eggs, and a breakfast meat, $7.99. She's probably got some nervous energy she's working off. So, or she might be looking for Matt. Okay. Anyway, so that is that. Chef Fred's Cafe is where we're at. And I don't know. Have you had breakfast yet, Colin?
I did. I got a ham, egg, and cheese with
Ham,
extra
egg, and
meat.
cheese, extra meat.
Yeah, sandwich.
You love
Yep.
this bacon, don't you?
Yeah, that's why I got
Was it
ham.
bacon?
That's why I got ham.
Yesterday. Was it yesterday you got a bunch of bacon?
Yes, I did
Okay.
at the Lewis Diner. Yeah.
At the Lewis Diner. And
Yeah.
one day I thought I saw you got a plate of only bacon
No, you must have saw. I didn't eat the English. I must have ate the English muffin already.
before I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you
So
didn't look quick
today
enough.
you like the bacon so much that you got ham.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You can tell I'm listening to you. All right. So what's going on?
Well, I want to talk about Wall Service Center, Jim. So Wall Service Center. I want to talk about the value that we give to the customers at Wall Service
Okay.
Center. So, it starts with this checklist here. When we bring your car in for service, just a regular service, many people out there will just spin your filter off and drain the oil and put oil on and put a new filter on. And if that's what you want, that's okay.
Right. But you deserve more.
But, well, I mean, if you want more, we're going to give you more. We give you more anyway, so
Right.
it's the same price. We don't charge extra, so we're not going to give you a discount on it.
Right.
But our prices are fair. But what we do is we check lots of things over on your car. We're looking at, filters, belts, hoses. We're measuring the tread depth in your tires. We're measuring your brake pads, to see how much wear there is on them. And then we're going to give you this at the end, and it's going to tell you where everything is. And I would say most of the time it's good news.
Right.
So
You even check the battery. I don't know if you mentioned that or not.
I didn't mention
like
that, but yeah, we do test the battery,
Right.
and we don't just say,
it looks
battery's
good from
battery's
here.
2 years old. It looks good,
Right.
And if the terminals are dirty, we actually clean the terminals up and
Okay.
things like that. But we use an inductive tester on our batteries, and it actually
Puts a
gives us
load on it.
No. This is not a load tester.
Oh, really?
No, load testers are old technology.
Tell my age.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is a inductive tester, and
What does that mean?
It checks many different parameters on the battery.
Really?
Yeah. So and it actually will give you a percentage of health of your battery, which we mark right here on the state of health. So you've got the red, yellow,
Really?
and green. Yeah, and it'll tell us replace, or battery's weak, or it needs to be recharged, or it tells us lots of different things about
Okay.
your battery. So that's just the beginning of the value that we give you at Wall Service Center. So that's included with the oil change. Then, when we get done, we're going to give you one of these. Now, this is a free roadside assistance that you're going to get, and it comes absolutely free from an oil change on up, anything you have done.
Okay.
Oh, something else I want to mention about this before I get to this. We see many, many cars that have lights out.
Okay.
Tag lights,
Turn signal,
brake light, turn
okay.
signal. Yeah.
And they don't know it.
And they don't know it. So it's amazing how many that we see come in.
And you check that also.
Yeah, we check that while it's in there. So anyway, we're going to give you this free roadside assistance card. And what it has a number for AC Delco to, if you break down for any reason.
Anywhere.
Anywhere in the United States or Canada, you're going to get free towing. If you lock your keys in your car, they're going to unlock the door for you for free. Jump start. You run out of gas.
Yeah.
You have a flat tire.
tire.
You need it changed. That is all absolutely free. And this 100% works. Yeah, it
agree.
100% works. You'll take one. Yeah, so when you have an oil change done at Wall Service Center, you get this absolutely free, and it's good for a year. So if you have one oil change done a year, which most people
Right.
do, this comes with it. Absolutely
It's a
free.
great value.
It is, and it's not some, just one guy that takes care of it, and who
Fiddle
knows
with a
where,
record.
that
No,
might
it's
take 6
nationwide,
hours
right.
to get. It's nationwide, and it's administered by Allstate Insurance, but it's AC Delco.
And it's not like you have to have your vehicle brought back to Walls's. In other words, I had
Right.
a daughter
Yes.
had trouble with her transmission.
Which is something we don't do at Wall
Right.
Service Center.
So in other words,
because she has her oil change with us.
she was qualified for that program.
Yes.
I mean, this is something you would normally buy through, something. You
Oh, this is the
probably
value of
$100
this.
value.
I mean, I think if you bought this package, is
Right.
a couple hundred, maybe $300 a year.
Okay.
To buy this package from
Right.
Roadside
and you're giving it
Assistance.
away for free,
Right.
as long as you get an oil change or something greater than that.
Exactly. Yes.
Not a set of wiper blades.
Yes.
That
Yeah. So
doesn't
we need to
qualify.
physically work on your car.
Right. For you to give it.
to give it, yeah.
Right, because
So,
there's a dollar value to it.
There's
You're giving, is it a
yeah.
gift? You
Well,
know?
I would say there's about $200 to $300 value.
Right.
On it.
With
So
something
per
as
year.
simple as an oil change.
Exactly.
So it's peace of mind. For me, it's peace of mind.
It is peace of mind. So
I don't have to worry about nothing except getting that 800 number dialed.
Exactly. And with these cards we have printed up, they're convenient. Stick them in your wallet, stick them in your glove box, put them in with your insurance card, your registration, and you always have it with you. So, and all you have to do to renew it is get your oil change once a year.
And if you need towing, it does not have to be related to what you had done at Wall Service Center.
No, not at all. No.
Not at all. I mean, you could be in an accident. and need towing.
Yeah.
In other words. So anyway, and it's backed by Allstate, or they administer it.
Yeah,
Allstate.
yes, they're the ones that.
So it's AC Delco.
Yes.
Administered by Allstate. It's a good thing. I've used it before, and I've got more and more of my friends going to start dealing with you because they're starting to understand this now. They're like, wait a minute, I get great service, great AC Delco parts. Now also I get the checklist,
and I get people just like saying, "I don't understand this." Because it's not that they don't understand what it is. That's what it is. It doesn't make sense to give something of that kind of value,
right?
Just for when you had a $45 oil change,
right?
So
right, I agree with you.
Yeah,
but it's something that you've got worked out with AC Delco,
yes.
and you're able to give it right now as a gift. You know, to
we,
people.
We strong-armed AC Delco and Allstate
into it, right? Talk them into it.
Right.
All right, are we coming back on the radio? By golly. All right, here we are, folks. We're back on the radio. Jim Weller here. I was chatting with Colin Walls about Walls Service Center. If you've never met him or dealt there, you might want to check it out sometime, all right? Where are we? We're sitting right inside the Laurel Junction in Chef Fred's Cafe. I want to brag real quick on my Integrity Pest Solution friend. This is Keith Ruark. In other words, Keith Ruark is the owner-operator of Integrity Pest Solutions. He's my pest control guy. So this is a sponsor segment. I want to let you know, if you need pest control, he is a great gentleman to deal with, okay? First of all, what I really like about him is he's an owner-operator. And people say, why do you like that so much? Here's why. You ever called a company and somebody comes out and looks at what you got and says, here's what we're going to do, here's how we're going to do it, and you just love that person. You're all excited, sign me up, I want that. And then they send somebody. And who they send, it's just a job to them. There's no passion or anything, and they don't quite do it how it was explained. Well, it's not like that with Keith. When you call on the phone, you're going to get Keith Ruark. When he comes out to do an evaluation, you're going to get Keith. And when he comes to do the work, you're going to get Keith. Okay? And so with that, everything is consistent. If he comes once, he comes twice, he's familiar with your property. He's familiar with what he did last time. So whether you got roaches or stink bugs or ants or mice or whatever you may need help with, I didn't even know he really dealt with this. Hornets and yellow jackets and things like that. He deals with it all. Okay? So anyway, you give him a call. Termites, things like that. So it's Integrity Pest Solutions. It's been doing it for years. He's licensed, he's insured. He lives in the Georgetown area, and he will go in all of Sussex County and parts of Kent County, and just a real good gentleman to deal with. So I'm very happy with him. You will be too, if you want to deal with a company where you're talking to the man that owns it, and he cares, and it matters. So his name is Keith Ruark, Integrity Pest Solutions, 302-858-8629. That's 858-8629. IntegrityPestSolutions.com, and like him on Facebook if you would there. Did I hear the phone ring? Caller, are you there? Did I lose him? Sorry about that. We do only have one phone line, and sometimes it is busy. Oh, we want to go ahead and get our next guest ready? It's you, young lady. Is Linda going to take a picture for us? All right. This is Denise Weller. I have one more sponsor segment to do before I talk to you. Is that all right? Can you give me a minute?
Yes.
Okay, you're not on camera just yet. So anyway, this is Dawn Kennedy's segment. So this is not Integrity Pest Solutions. I just did them. So this is Dawn Kennedy. I'll be there, Cleaning and Care. She's a sponsor of the show. And we just want to say thank you, Dawn, for all your support of the show, okay? So anyway, Dawn does cleaning. So like if you want your house clean, I guess let's call it a spring cleaning. If you want a spring cleaning and you want somebody to give you a hand, or you want to sit back and watch TV while they do it, she will come in, and her team will completely clean your house to whatever degree you want it done. She'll even help you organize things if you want that. She'll do it once. She'll do it once a month, once a week, whatever you may want. If you own a business and you've got offices and you want them cleaned, you want them cleaned once in a while, you want them cleaned, now and then, whatever you want. If you want your showroom cleaned, she can do all of that. So she does cleaning. Campers, you got a travel trailer, you're getting ready to use it, you want it all cleaned up on the inside, she can do that for you, or motorhomes. So anyway, Airbnbs, the VRBO, is that what it's called? Vacation Rent to Own or something like that. VRBO, Vacation Rent by Owner, okay? So she does that too. She also does window cleaning. So whatever you may need. Her name is Dawn Kennedy. You got nothing to lose by giving her a call. She's friendly, she's licensed, she's insured. She'll go anywhere from Fenwick Island to Smyrna. So anyway, you give her a call. Estimates are free, no obligation, and she gives discounts. Discounts to first responders, seniors, and military. Okay? They also get a discount. So anyway, I want to let you know I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. Phone number 302-362-7064. Now write that down. 362-7064. Even if you don't need her, give her a call and say good morning and let her know you appreciate her supporting Weller Does Delmarva. Okay? I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. Look them up on the Facebook. She's also an herbalist. She's always putting tips on there. Now, we're going to do a picture segment here. First of all, we've brought in a professional photographer. Her name is Linda. And Denise and I are going to get our picture taken. Thank you. All right, so Denise, I've got a series of questions for her.
I can't imagine what they
are. She's always
are.
nervous when I bring her on, but we got a phone call already. Just that quick, you got off the hook. All right, caller, are you there?
Yes, Jim. What do you say, Jim?
How you doing today?
All right, this is Terry from Seaford.
Terry from Seaford. What are you calling about?
I'm just calling to say hello to you and Colin Walsh. What a great job he do all the time.
Are you watching us on TV, Delmarva?
Yes, I'm sitting here looking to be there now.
All right. So I'm going to give you
I see your wife on there too, I guess.
Yep, she's young. She's a young lady, isn't she?
Hey, ma'am, how you doing?
Fine.
Say hi. This is Terry.
Oh, hi, Terry.
Hey, good morning. It's going to be a beautiful day.
It's going to be a beautiful day. All right.
I'm going to let you go. I just call, say hello, and tell Colin Walsh what a great job he do every day, every single day.
Have you ever met Colin?
Yeah, I think I met him over there by Smith's Cafe over here by the shopping center.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I met him a long time ago.
Well, thank you for calling, Terry.
Oh, you're welcome. Talk to you later.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's our friend Terry from Seaford. You couldn't hear him, could you? Denise?
I could hear him.
Oh, was it coming through the speaker? I
Yeah.
can't hear the speaker.
Oh, okay.
I got my own speakers. All right, Denise Weller is here.
I'm here.
How has daylight savings time been for you?
I like it.
Do ya?
Isn't there a big debate if they're going to keep it or
Oh, they've
get
already
rid of
changed it.
Oh, it's permanent
To
now?
the best of my knowledge, it has not yet. Okay, it's being discussed. Our political leaders are discussing, but I thought there was a reason for this that had to do with farmers and the season of planting. And I thought it was something that you don't just simply say, I don't like having to
Right.
change my
I always
clock.
thought that was the reason.
Okay, well, maybe we'll
So
have to
there
get
w-
somebody real professional on here to explain. We'll have to get a politician to explain
Yeah,
why it's...
I know. People aren't happy unless stuff changes. So,
That is a fact.
you know,
That's a good way to put it. They're not happy unless they're changing something.
right.
Okay. All right, so I wrote down some questions here.
Okay.
Okay.
We could have gone over them before.
Oh, no. It's more fun when I bring them up this way. I bought Denise a gift. I saw a commercial for this, and I thought, this is so cool. It's for patching a screen that has a tear in it. How has that gift been?
Okay.
She didn't know anything about it. I just bought it and said, here is some stuff to fix the screen that has a tear in it.
Right. I'm looking at a camera. I'm not looking at a
well,
camera.
look at a
I'll
camera.
just look at you.
You look at me.
Okay.
Well, there's a camera. You could look over that way. Look
Okay.
at that screen so you can see where you're looking, okay?
All right.
How's that?
Or I'm looking at the screen.
What camera
I'm
should she be looking at,
that
Johnny?
one. I
That
don't know.
camera
I'm gonna
right
look
there.
At Jim. How about I look at Jim over there?
All right. Well, you
Okay.
should. Either one. Just talk into the microphone.
Okay. You brought me this screen patch kit
Okay.
because we have a sunroom with many screens in it,
Okay.
and it's got some years on it. Okay,
Okay.
and so like there's starting to be little holes in it, like
Okay.
like if a bird's beak hit it. I seen a hummingbird on it one day. Am I not talking
Nope,
into
just
it?
like
I
that.
don't
You're
know
perfect
what
right
to-
there.
Well, this is where Colin sits and everything.
Okay.
Okay, anyway. And so you bought me this stuff. It's on a roll, and it's sticky. And
Okay.
you just cut a piece to patch the hole, and you stick it on there. So it works great. I mean, like it fills the hole great.
Okay.
But we have all these patches all over our screens
Well,
now.
when I bought it, I
don't-
thought there was only one hole. I
I
didn't know.
I don't know which is worse, the holes or all the patches all over the
Okay.
holes.
So I wonder if anybody does screen repair. Like, is there anybody out there? Where do you take a screen to have a new screen
I don't
put in
know.
it?
I've done it before. I have the little tool. You take the
Really?
rubber off from around it. You pull put the screen on. You buy it at Ace Hardware. Buy
No
the
kidding.
roll. Yeah, and you roll it, and then you have this little tool.
It's got
that-
a wheel on it.
Yeah, and you run it all around. But, I don't know, how many screens are there in the thing? Like 10 or 12?
I had no
We have
idea.
like 12 screens that need to be
Okay, I thought it
fixed.
was one.
No.
So I would have bought you a bigger
every one
roll.
of them has it. So,
right. Okay, my next question.
okay, we got through that one,
We
okay.
got through that one, okay?
Yeah.
All right. You are trying to pick the perfect sleep app.
Oh, yeah, we need some help on this one.
Okay, so you've got the Apple Watch,
Right.
and you're throwing it out there. Is there anybody that has found a sleep app? What you want to track information, right?
Right. I have this Apple Watch, okay?
Right.
And I got it for a fitness watch.
Okay.
But I do the same exercises all the time. I walk the same 3 miles. I'm not one that says, oh, my numbers are this, I got to push myself harder to get better. I
Okay.
just walk
Cut the
it.
grass twice.
So it's kind of like the Apple Watch really isn't helping me do anything. I answer the phone when it rings. I can talk as long as I don't walk away from my phone.
Okay, because
but-
it's feeding from your phone.
Right. So,
Okay.
I
Well,
don't know.
Let's go back to the sleep app.
So the sleep app, somebody said, I heard that you can track your sleep, and I'm a good sleeper. I can fall asleep like within the first 5 minutes I
She
go to bed.
definitely can.
So I don't have sleep
She's very
problems.
good at it.
Right. But I thought, hey, this is kind of fun. I'd like to track my sleep.
So you're looking for sleep app suggestions.
So I asked Google, how do you do the app or whatever,
Right.
and it says you needed an app. That's what it said.
Okay.
So I look up apps, and I'm a little cheap. I don't like to pay for things. Okay. So
Sure.
so one said $4.99 a month, and the other ones said just get it.
Right.
It didn't have a price. So you looked at it and you got it, and now we find out it's $30 and
A year.
And I'm thinking,
A year.
I just want to track my sleep one night to see what it looks like. Like, do I go into this deep sleep, or am I a light sleeper?
Well, I
But
offered to video you while you're sleeping, so you could just watch the
I just
video.
wanted to use the watch for something else, and here.
Okay, so can we just throw it out there? If there's anybody watching or listening that uses a sleep app, if you would send me a note and let me know what you recommend, but it has to be for an economy-minded person.
Right.
don't wanna pay anything for it.
It's not worth me to pay something a month to see my sleep
One
that-
time.
One time that I
Okay.
don't even.
But you do know, like $29.99 a year is less than $3 a month. We're getting down there. It's
So
not,
what? So what? It's
Okay.
still
She ain't paying
$30.
it.
Yeah. I ain't
Okay, she ain't paying it, folks.
I'm not paying.
Not going to get it out of her.
No.
All right. So
Okay.
anyway, okay. So we need some advice on a sleep app. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Screen repair, sleep app. What's next?
What about the flower beds? What are you doing to the flower beds? I had somebody ask about this.
Oh, you put some effort
I had
into
a
this
delivery
interview.
person say,
didn't
"What
you?
is she doing out there?"
Oh my goodness! Well, the weather is so nice now.
Okay.
Okay. But it's not nice enough to be planting your annuals because
Annuals.
because
Okay.
the frost can get them and they'll be done.
Boom.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
like that. And so that's not like until I used to hear Mother's Day was when
Really?
you could put them in, but now they've gone up where you could do it by the end of April if you just watch and make sure we don't have a frost coming. But anyway, we're a long way from planting annuals.
Okay.
But it's so nice out, and I love being outside that I am clearing the flower beds. So I'm
Preparing for the annuals.
yes. So I'm getting the mulch taken off and the leaves and
Oh,
all
are we
of
going to
that.
get a load of mulch this year?
No, I don't need it
No?
this year.
Okay.
No, I've
Just
just
checking.
bought a few bags from Walmart. Already got that.
Okay.
And so it's looking nice around there,
All
even
right.
with no animals. And I'm doing less and less all the time.
Because she's preparing.
I'm preparing. I watched my I
We
wish
may
I could
move.
talk to
We
the
may not move.
camera, but I don't know how to talk to the camera.
Well, just look at that camera then. Don't look at me. Just look at that camera right there. Talk
Okay.
away.
Is it making me look over there, or am I looking into the camera?
I don't know. You're not looking at me.
Okay.
And the radio people don't care where you look, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I forgot what I was saying.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
Okay.
I want to ask you another question.
What?
You have had a hankering to own a battery-operated chainsaw.
Yep. Because I love this segment. Okay. Because
I have a whole list. I'm going to stop
Right.
after the chainsaw.
I like electric stuff or battery stuff because I can start it. The stuff that has an engine that you have to pull.
Right.
You know, I have a lawnmower that's faithful. I mean, it can come right out of
How
cold
about that
storage.
power washer?
The power washer I can get
All
started,
right, now
but
we got
there's
2 for
some
2 here.
things, man. There's some
That
things
rototiller's a
I
different
can
story.
pull and pull and pull, and it ain't starting. You know.
Okay. right.
So a battery, they're not as strong, so I'm not going to be cutting down, you know, a 10-inch tree across the
Okay,
trunk or whatever.
okay.
But you know, limbs and stuff, a battery one or a electric one would work, right?
Yeah. Maybe we'll get a solar powered one.
Or maybe.
Won't work on a cloudy day. But either way, all right. That's all I'm going to go over today. Is that
Oh,
okay?
gosh, yes.
I've got her tensed up, everybody.
I'm
I
a
don't
little
mean to
tense,
do that.
okay.
All right. So anyway, other than that, we got a busy weekend.
Yeah.
So. Yep.
The kids are coming over.
Maybe.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what it is. The
right.
kids are coming over.
Church.
Church.
Do we have anything tomorrow afternoon? Not yet.
No.
We went and saw Frank
Oh,
Sinatra last week.
My brother and sister were going to come over, and I get this phone call last night. My brother was calling me from the hospital. He was at the doctor's office, and the doctor said, "Get over. I'm going to call
gonna
an
call an ambulance
ambulance."
for
And
you.
his doctor's office is right across the street from the hospital. And the doctor said, "I'm going to call you an ambulance to get you over to the hospital."
Mm-hmm.
He didn't think anything was wrong with him. He was just going over some test results, and the doctor's trying to haul him over there to the hospital.
It would have been nice if the doctor had read the test results before the day he showed up
Oh,
in his
gosh.
office. What if he'd have just read them 2 weeks ago?
So they were supposed
That's
to
a great
come over.
doctor, everybody.
They were supposed to come over. Oh, I've been doing all this family research on my great-great-grandmom.
You were going to share it with them.
Right, I found out the spot where she lived. Oh, it was so just great because all
we're
the
out of
people,
time, honey.
all the people that knew her have passed away. And
What's her name?
And I hung out with these people for years, and I never asked anything. Then I find this picture of this woman. I have no idea who she is, nobody to ask who she is, and just through bits and pieces and.
She was from Bridgeville.
Yeah, she was from Bridgeville. The whole family lived in Bridgeville. I had no clue. Anyway, the Bridgeville Historical Society helped me
Yeah.
with maps, and I went and checked the census to find out where she lived at first, like
Right.
it gave a street or whatever. And from then on, I know the exact plot of land where she is, and I wanted to share all this with my brother and sister. We were going to play dominoes. We were going to eat pulled pork sandwiches. And now my son's sitting in the hospital. No, my brother's sitting. I named them all though, didn't
You
I?
did, yeah. We've all been there. Husband, son.
Oh gosh. Anyway, so anyway, I don't know what we're doing. You're wanting to
Okay.
bowl, and
She's really not wanting to bowl, but I told her the French fries are great.
I know, but
At
it's like
Brian's
it's like
bowling
going to
alley.
be like 65 degrees today
Okay,
and
let
sunny.
me
Who wants
do
to
this on
bowl?
my own. Let me handle this project.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm going to let you go for now. Okay,
I think I
we
better
have covered
go.
a lot of things.
We have covered a lot
Okay,
of
we need an
things.
update on your brother and make sure he's okay. But it was interesting. He gets to his doctor's appointment, and then is when the doctor says, according to your test, you need to go to the hospital immediately. So immediate, I'll call an ambulance for you. I'm thinking, what a great doctor. Why didn't the doctor look at his test a week or two ago when they were done?
I don't know.
I don't either.
he
We need to get the doctor on
He
and
also
interview him.
didn't take the ambulance. He said, "I'll just get myself."
He's going to take
them."
himself there. Yeah, no
So
problem.
I haven't heard-
Man down right in front of the hospital.
I haven't heard anything about my brother. So
All right. Hey, we'll talk about the Clayton Theater another day.
I'm sorry.
We went last Sunday. We had a good time.
We did Frank Sinatra.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah. You know what I realized?
Oh, no, we're out of time, honey. No,
Well,
go
you
ahead. Tell me
finally
what
got
you
me
realized.
talking about something I
like, not chainsaws. All right, Frank Sinatra.
I was all excited to go see him, and he was good. Okay,
was real
and he
good.
wasn't trying to imitate him.
Nope, he was just
He
singing
was-
his songs.
He was singing his songs
told you a little bit about
and
him.
told stories about him or whatever. But I realized I don't even know Frank Sinatra songs. There's just because I know New York, and
You had
what's-
no idea that he
right,
made so many
that he
songs.
made so many other songs. There was 2 songs.
And
I
he
just
took
knew
songs
him
that
from.
other people didn't do so good with, and he just brought them to life.
Yeah. What
He
is
was
it?
amazing.
I Did It My Way or something.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I know those 2 songs.
I
And
know
other
that
than
one.
that, he was telling all these stories about these other songs, and I'm like,
So it was great.
I
that you
really
went.
don't know Frank Sinatra.
But look at what you learned.
I did.
The Clayton Theater. Wasn't it wonderful?
It was a lot of fun. I like
It was a
going
lot
to the
of fun.
Clayton.
All right.
I'm going to
That's
leave
their,
you.
you know,
now.
that's their website. I love theclayton.com.
Get out of here.
Yep.
That's a great website.
That is a great website. ilovetheclayton.com. All right, Denise, for real. Do you need any gift cards or anything? Tickets to the circus?
No,
anything?
I think so. To Laurel.
All right.
All right.
They're giving away tickets right here, right now, to a circus that's going to be here, right here, at in May. There's going to be a circus right on this property, and they're giving. No, it's in Laurel, Delaware.
Laurel, Delaware.
Yep, Laurel, Delaware. Probably, it's been a long time since they had a circus this year.
Circuses used to be big.
Yep, this one's going to be big. There's 25 acres here.
No, I'm not saying this circus is not going to be big. I'm just saying it used to be the entertainment that people went to.
Before TV.
Yeah, now
Okay.
there's so much other stuff to do.
Can you
But I
remember
would-
before TV?
No, I
Can you
remember.
remember a TV with not a remote control?
No, we always had a remote.
Okay.
But I remember black and white TVs.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And remember
Do you
when
remember
the thing?
the big 25-inch console?
Yeah, and I remember the TV. It would lose its picture. You would see a black line and it would roll, and you'd have to go and turn this little thing and adjust it to stop the
Mm-hmm. Right.
black line from running. I remember that.
All right. Now, okay, you got rolling there pretty good there
I
at the
did.
end.
You got me a
Everything
little late.
changed with the Clayton Theater. All right.
No, you know what the difference was?
We're out of time. but
You
what is
were
the difference?
telling me what
I
to
was-
talk about.
Yeah, I had
And
a
so
whole
I
list.
was just trying to answer your questions.
And now you're talking as you're a self-made woman, and you're talking on
Yeah,
your own.
that's it.
Right. You're not just you're not responding. Now you're being proactive. You're just talking.
There you go.
How's that?
Okay.
All right. You looked great. So don't go back and watch this segment.
Okay, I better not.
All right.
Okay, see you
Can
later.
I let you go?
I'm going to let you go, Jim.
All right, there she goes, Denise Weller. The Clayton Theater. If you want some tickets to the Clayton Theater, stay tuned. We're going to give some away for free. They're actually open 7 days a week. Got all kinds of things going on, and we're going to give some tickets away before this show is over. So stay tuned for that. Mid-South Audio, a great sponsor of the show, supporter of the show. Kevin Short and the team at Mid-South Audio got it going on. Audio, video, lighting, whatever you may need. Look them up online at midsouthaaudio.com or visit their superstore in Milton, Delaware, right next to the post office. Open 6 days a week, actually open today from 10 to 2. Midsouthaaudio.com or call them on the telly, 302-856-6993, 856-6993. They tell me the doors are open at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, so check us out if you would. Check us out if you would. Want to brag on my insurance agent just one more time. L&W Insurance Agency sponsors this show. We thank them very much for their support. If you are in need of insurance, if you want to analyze, are you properly covered? Even if you got your insurance somewhere else, but you know your agent doesn't spend much time with you, or it's just over the phone. You want somebody to look at what you got. They will look at what you got. They'll give you their opinion of whether you are or aren't or over or under insured. They sell auto insurance, health, life, disability, liability, renter's insurance, motorcycle, jet ski, motorhome, camper, travel trailer, golf cart. If you go camping, you got to have insurance on your golf cart at most campgrounds. So anyway, it's L&W Insurance Agency. Phone number 302-856-7828. 302-856-7828. LWinsurance.com, and very active on the Facebook. Like these people's Facebook pages. They've always got things going on, okay? All right, so with that said, we're going to tell you about a great big sale. Right after 8 o'clock, I'm going to tell you about a huge sale going on with Wilson's Auction today. They got 2 sales going on today. Thousands of things are going to be sold over the next few hours in Delaware by Wilson's Auction, okay? I just want to tell you that. So anyway, we're sitting here inside Laurel Junction, and yes, you can stop in and pick up free tickets right up front at the convenience store. They've got tickets for the circus that's coming here in May, so you want to mark your calendar, and there's going to be a circus here in May, and you can get the tickets now for free, no purchase necessary, right up front in the convenience store at Laurel Junction. And then there's Chef Fred's Cafe. The food is great. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, 7 days a week. You can dine in or take out, whatever you want to do. Weller's is going to be open. Well, we're open now, all right? And we gave away some Chick-fil-A gift cards already. And later on in the show, we're going to give away Vanderwin's gift cards, and we're going to give away the Clayton Theater gift cards here in a little while, okay? So other than that, the phone number for Weller's in Bridgeville is 302-337-8228, 337-8228. We're going to be busy today. We will take care of you, but if you can come in next week, Tuesday through Saturday, you might not have to wait as long. All right, we are taking a break. Switch over to TV Delmarva right now, or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. I don't want you to miss anything. To my TV audience, we thank you for watching, and we appreciate your support. And if you would tell somebody, if everybody watching on TV could just tell one person a week about TV Delmarva, just one person a week about TV Delmarva. Linda,
Yes.
are we taking another picture?
Another picture.
Ready? All right, Linda
So-
does such a great job. I've never seen somebody operate an iPad like Linda does. It's just unbelievable. Colin, what's up?
Hey, so yesterday we gave away our first Roku player.
Yes, how'd that go?
That went great. We had 126 people that entered into it.
And how many won?
One person won.
All right.
So yeah, Linda
a lady?
did not win. Yeah, Linda
Linda did
entered.
not win?
She did not win.
That
No.
is why she's in the mood this morning.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now it's making sense to me. All right. So you gave away a Roku device.
Yes. So, and you know what I was surprised about in this
What's
whole
that?
thing? So there's a question. This program we use. We
what?
make it fair. We use this program that
Everybody
randomly
answers the
chooses,
question.
right? And so and captures everybody's information, so we
Right.
can send you an email saying you won and all that. But in it said, "Would you like to subscribe to our newsletter?" We don't even have a newsletter.
Okay. And so what did
But
people say?
I could
Yes or no?
delete it, or I could make it a different question in that. But I left it in. I was like, well, that's a good question. If we
Right.
ever have 90 some people opted in
Out of
to the-
120 some.
yeah, and I was like,
So now you need to make
well,
a
that's
newsletter.
pretty good. Yeah, so we are going to make a newsletter.
Okay.
Yeah. So so there's definitely interest in it. So yeah, but we're going to be running these contests on as an ongoing thing. We're going to be
Okay.
running these contests.
Nothing's running right now.
Nothing's running right now, but we're
What
going to
was
be.
the lady's name?
The lady's
One.
name.
Are you allowed to
was-
say it on the air? I don't even know.
Believe it was
And where was
Amy
she from?
Mears. Is it Amy Mears or Karen Mears? Karen Mears, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know where she's from.
Okay. Just curious.
But yeah.
I don't know
so
if it's Delaware or Maryland.
yeah. Hang on one second. I
All right,
can
so
look it up here for
this was
sure.
our first Roku device that Colin is giving out, and I think he's going to give out some more.
Oh, it was
And
Kim
there's a-
Mears.
Kim, well, you
Sorry,
were close.
Amy and Karen, you did not win. It was Kim Mears.
Kim
Yep,
Mears.
Yep.
Okay.
And so she entered in and she
Won
randomly.
a free Roku device.
Yes. Yep. Won the free Roku device. So we'll be giving that away, or she'll be picking that up over the next. I told her she has 30 days to pick it up, to pick the prize up.
Delmarva headquarters.
Yeah, exactly, in Georgetown. So we're going to be, what I'm saying is we're going to be running more of these contests.
And the
with
newsletters.
giveaways. Yeah, we're going to have a newsletter. So pretty soon when you go to tvdelmarva.com, you'll be able to sign up for a newsletter there as well.
Okay.
So
Oh, cool.
But
Can people today just go to Facebook and like your page?
Yes.
Is it full?
no,
No,
definitely
okay.
not.
All right, just
No.
guessing.
I mean, we're adding hundreds of likes a week
Are you really?
to our Facebook page. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
good.
really interesting how things
Yeah,
are going.
because it's
with that.
really growing.
It is growing faster than I ever could have imagined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people are craving that local TV feel.
I guess so, yeah. And so our next giveaway is going to be weather radios, so weather alert radios.
The Midland Radio.
Yes, the Midland radios. So we've partnered with Midland USA. They're actually the makers of these radios. They've given us 9 of these radios to give away.
Okay.
We're going to give away 3 a month for the next 3 months. So starting in
Okay.
April, so April, May, and June, we're giving 3 away per month. And we're looking for a sponsor right now to tie this in.
It's a good idea.
With. So, we
Brought
got a
to you
couple that
by-
we're out there talking with, and so we just need to get
What if
one of them
somebody still
on
wanted
board.
to get in that possible mode?
The sponsor?
Yeah.
It's
Or is it
right now.
locked
It's
in?
no, it's wide open right now. So
Okay.
and there's only one sponsor for it. So if you're interested in it,
You'd be the title sponsor.
get in touch with me like now, because we do
Yeah.
have a couple other
After 9.
we're talking to. You can text me right now if you say
Yeah.
I absolutely want it.
You'll get his attention.
302-242-8015. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's going to be a really good, and whoever sponsors it is going to get a lot of exposure
Right,
with this.
a lot of exposure.
A lot, and it's going to be. I think it's underpriced for what the value is, but that's what we do. We give
But
you
there
good
is only
value.
one opportunity.
There is,
So you
one.
talk to some people.
One sponsor.
Yeah, whoever makes up their mind first is who's going to get it.
Right, and
Okay.
if they take too long, I'm just going to decide to do it. While Service Center is going to sponsor it because it's good. It's a good deal.
Right. It's a lot of exposure.
Yeah, it really is. Yep.
All right. The nice thing about it sponsoring, like a giveaway or a contest, is you really down deep. You may say, hey, we're going to give you this much exposure, but depending on how many people sign up, that amount could even increase dramatically.
Yeah, and so within this, where you sign up, this last Roku giveaway that we did, that was kind of a test, to check this software out, make sure it works right. It worked perfectly, and in that, we're gonna ask the question: would you like information from whoever the sponsor is as well? So,
good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
And so we can give them
Everybody
that information.
wins.
Yeah, everybody wins. I agree.
Yep.
Yep, it's going to be good. It's going to be great. Look for some new sponsors too on TV Delmarva. We got commercials we're putting together.
Yes.
Jerry Santoro.
Yep.
So he's going to be a sponsor
Jerry's
of
lawn
TV
care.
Delmarva. Yep. So we
Yep.
went out. We
You got to get
shot
to
some
see
footage.
some things.
We shot some footage of him doing different things. Man, he's got a mess of equipment out there.
Yeah, he does.
Unbelievable what he's
Yeah.
got out there.
Yep. I like the thing that grinds up the stumps.
Yeah. Oh, we're back on the radio.
We're back on the radio.
Surprise.
All right, see ya. All right, here we go, everybody. Jim Weller here. You are watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva. And I'm going to brag on one of my sponsors, which is Dry Zone. You hear me talk about them every week. Bill and Heather Anderson own and operate Dry Zone, and they do crawl space encapsulation. They do poly level. They can help you with leaky basements. If you got any structural problems, they can do lots of things. You can learn a lot about them, because I can't tell you all of it in a segment. You can learn a lot about them at dryzone.com. That's on the web, dryzone.com. They're very active on Facebook. So if you take a minute and just like their Facebook page, it would be good. So that way, you can always see when they've got things going on, or they got a praise report or something like that. They've got a lot of satisfied customers constantly writing in comments and, bragging on the service that they receive. So Dry Zone does it like no other. I've dealt with them myself personally. I highly recommend them. If you want to learn more about them, go to dryzone.com. They do have another division called Hello Garage, where they are helping people kind of tune up their garage, recoat the floor with some kind of a pretty coating. In other words, different colors available. I think they do some cabinetry and some different things. So anyway, if you need anything that Dry Zone has to offer, it's dryzone.com or hellogarage.com. So anyway, 302 684-5034. 684-5034 is the phone number. Dryzone.com. Give them a call on the phone or stop and see them right there on Route 16 in Ellendale, the big red barn with the white roof. Dry Zone's worldwide headquarters. Now, we've got Mollie and Matt joining me, and we're going to take a picture first right here, if we could. So, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, people say to me, what are you doing with these pictures? Well, we're storing them right now. We're at about 170,000 pictures. She's going to write me a note. We're at about 170,000 pictures, and we've got them in storage. So anyway, I had that wrong. Okay, Mickey.
There you go.
All right.
That's me.
Where in the world did I get Matt from?
Hey, listen, I've been called worse, so don't.
Okay, well, that's good. As long as we don't call you late for breakfast, right?
Yeah, that's
All
happened
right.
a couple times too.
Okay. Singletree Stables, celebrating, I believe, 50 years?
52.
52.
52. Thank you, sir.
How about right there? All right. And Mickey, what role do you play?
I ride horses.
You ride horses, okay.
I'm one of Mollie's students.
Are you really?
Yes, I started riding about 13 years ago.
Really?
Yep.
I got to ask.
Go ahead.
13 years ago, what inspired you to want to ride a horse?
My wife.
Really?
Yes, I had given up riding motorcycles. So.
Good idea.
Yeah, it was.
So you went to a 1 horsepower vehicle.
Yes, and let me tell you, it is quite a thrill. I have so thoroughly enjoyed it.
How did you find Mollie?
Actually, when we came down here, I lived in northern Delaware until I retired, and we moved down here. So I went fishing, and I was missing my motorcycle a lot.
Okay.
So I was talking to the wife about, maybe I should get a scooter. There's so much nice riding areas around here. And the next day, she hands me a paper and says, "Look, there's you can go take some classes.
Okay.
For horseback riding."
Okay.
So I did, and that was it.
All right. So, did the horse intimidate you?
No, not at
No.
all.
Okay, so you were comfortable right from the get-go.
Well, yeah. Well, let me take that back a little bit. Okay, so it's kind of tough looking up at
Right.
something, in the eye that looks back at you.
Right.
The motorcycle. Yeah.
And snorts and grunts and
Yeah. But anyway, with Mollie's help, of course, and
Right.
she's such a wonderful teacher. And what I like, what I like most about it is that her first priority is the safety of her students
Yep.
and the safety of the horses.
Yes.
So it's not just, hop on and ride,
Yes.
but she actually teaches you the technique. We learn all about the horses, how to take care of them. The summer camps are great because that's where you really, really learn from A to Z about riding, taking care of horses,
Okay.
care of them and all that. And it's so wonderful. Now, the thing about riding the horse is it's a communication between an
I
animal.
need you to talk right into that. There you go.
It's a communication between the animal and yourself.
Because you're developing a relationship, more or
constant
less.
touch, constant
Right.
touch. You guide the animals depending on you to where to go, unless you let it go and then they want to go somewhere.
Right.
But that's rarely the case. And so it's that constant communication. You're in touch and you become in tune.
Right.
And that just makes the riding so much more pleasurable.
Do you find it therapeutic, relaxing?
Oh, very much so. Very much
Wow.
so. Because I'm in the moment. I'm not thinking about, oh my God, what do I have to do? Do I have to go buy something now? Or, oh gee, I had to just.
Right. You're
real
focused on
I'm
where you're
focused
at.
on where I am and what I'm doing. And that is so relaxing.
Wow.
So relaxing. And you think about it. You're telling a 1,000-pound animal what to do, when to do it, and how to do it.
Yeah.
And that's very, very, it's very therapeutic, very rewarding, and it's like fishing. I never had a bad day of fishing in my life. Never had a bad day working with horses at all.
Wow.
And I like it too, so much that I actually have volunteered with the Southern Delaware Therapeutic Riding.
Oh, really?
I've done a lot of work with them.
Okay.
And so being around
So this
horses
is a little game
is great.
changer for you. In other words,
Oh, yeah.
got rid of the motorcycle, started riding horses.
Absolutely.
It's been good for you. Now you're helping other people with the same thing.
Yes.
So, Mollie, I guess you have a lot of stories like this. In other words, you've been in business a long time now, in other words, and here's a great example of somebody that, because a lot of your students are kids, aren't they? They start out very young.
Yeah, majority of them are kids.
Right. So,
And we've had several generations go through.
so this gentleman's a big kid.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
A big kid. Wow. So what else do you want people to know? When they come to you, you furnish everything. Is that correct?
Correct.
The saddle, the horse, all they
Yes.
got to do is get there.
Right. And they do prepare their horse for class.
They personally.
Right.
All right.
They
And that's-
tack it up and everything.
Okay.
And they ride every time they come, and they cool the animals out.
Okay. But a person that's watching or listening right now does not have to know a thing about a horse.
Not at all. Not, a
Not
thing.
at all. And any age, 3-4 years is too young, or
We take
what-
them 4 to
Four?
a dog.
Okay. Okay. And so then they come to you. You're in Seaford, right?
Yes.
What's that road you're on?
We're off of Atlanta Road onto Briar Hook Road.
Right. So just outside of Seaford. And is this like 5 days a week, or how many? How?
The school schedule September through May is 6 days a week,
Okay.
Monday through Saturday, morning, afternoon, and evening. And the summer schedule, June, July, and August, is Monday through Friday, morning and evening, because of that
Okay.
lovely humidity that we have
Right.
in the
Right.
summer.
Yeah. Wow. So this is more like a segment saying, hey, if you're at a point in life where you just got rid of your motorcycle, or you just want a new hobby, or the kids are getting ready to get out of school for the summer, we don't want them sitting around playing electronics. We want them doing something. This is a great opportunity for anybody of any age. Would that be a good
And
way
then
to put it?
if there's a company out there that wants to do some type of teamwork,
That's a great idea. Yep.
we
Yep.
do that.
You got some new employees and you want to all get on the same page.
yeah.
That I
We
never
have a
thought
great
about
time.
the team building
The team
thing.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many people at a time? 3 or 4?
I could take 10.
10 at one time. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Do you have 10 horses, or they just
I
rotate
have 10
around?
horses, and
Do
I'm
you
extremely
really?
fortunate to have the help that
Okay.
we do to
All
see
right.
that it does go safely and smoothly.
Wow. So, not got to have any experience, and you
No.
sincerely mean that. You mean
Yes.
if you are not a horse person and you've just never done it, we don't want you to be petrified of a horse.
Right.
You know, what if somebody has a child with some special needs?
We have worked with them also.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
So, because you strike me as a person that's going to work with multiple personalities. In
I
other
do.
words, you're there to help the customer.
And there's
In other
some
words-
people that have had a bucket list and they just want to take it the one time. That's fine.
Okay.
Because a lot of places you have to do the block scheduling and pay up front the whole block.
And you're
But if it's something on your bucket list,
You just want
just
to come
the
do
one
it.
time
Okay.
would be fine.
All right. And you're on the scene. In other words, you're an owner operator. I mean, you're right there.
I'm right there on
Right.
the premises.
Not every minute, but she's there most of the time. Right. More than she would like to be, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, no, I love what I'm doing.
Do you ever take a day off?
I haven't had a vacation since 2012. And
Really?
I have an opportunity this Wednesday to go to Lexington, Kentucky with a friend
Really?
for about 4 days.
Really?
They have an event
Are
at
you
the
gonna go?
park course. Yes.
Okay, now wait a minute. Is Lexington, Kentucky near. Oh, where was that Mega Caverns, Denise? Louisville. Was it near Louisville?
I don't
The
know.
other side of the state.
Okay, because if you have time,
I've been there.
you've been to
great.
Mega Caverns?
Yes.
Have you
The
really?
last time I was at Lexington, yes.
This is the first person I've ever met that's been to Mega Caverns. Did you zip line?
Oh, I love zip lining. I love the zip line.
Wow. I was just throwing it out there, but Mega Caverns is like under 7 lanes of the highway or something. It's a cavern underground. Wow. All right. So, how do people give you a call and say, listen, I'm nervous, I'm excited, I want to give it to my wife as an anniversary gift, or I want to bring the grandkids, or what's the next step if somebody wants to go and check you out?
Just call 302-629-4971 and we will
629.
set you up.
629-4971.
Correct.
They should dial it in that order.
Correct.
Is that best? Oh, and now you got to remember the 302.
Yes.
The 302. All right. So, what's on the agenda for today or this weekend?
Well, not this weekend, but we are preparing for our summer equestrian camps.
Okay.
We take them ages 4 to adult. There's all levels of riding.
Okay.
And it's a day camp Monday through Friday, 9 to 1.
9 to 1. Okay.
And Monday through Thursday, they pack a lunch. On Friday, we supply a lunch and supply a game show called a
Okay.
Gymkhana.
A gymkhana.
And Camp 1 runs along the lines of what their responsibilities would be for that first horse.
Okay.
The basic feeding, grooming. They ride every time.
Okay.
So.
Well, very good. And Mickey, do you have anything else for us?
No, it's just those camps are really a lot of fun and very,
Wow.
very educational. You get to really spend some quality time with the horse, getting to know the animal and all that. And then you go through the various lessons. It's quite interesting what you can do with a horse. You can make him go forward, backwards, sideways,
Yeah.
turn on his front legs, turn on his back legs, walk, run, whatever. But it takes the communication between
Right.
you and the animal, and the more relationship you build with the animal, the more fun the ride is.
Right.
And the horses have their own personality.
I actually think this would just be good overall for people to slow them down just a little bit, enjoy the moment.
And not only that, it is physical exercise.
Yeah, it is.
It's a sport.
Right.
So,
This is pretty good.
You do have to get into it a little bit,
Right.
but it's a lot of fun and very educational. And boy, I'll tell you what, it's like taking a good hot bath on a cold day.
Wow.
So just
Good.
come out and
Check
try
it out.
It's like I tell my grandkids, you don't have to like it, but you should try it.
Right.
And if you don't like it, it's okay, but please try it.
Give it a try.
Come on out and have some
Check
fun.
it out. All right. And have you ever been on TV before?
No, but thanks for asking.
Okay, just checking. All right. And so, anything else you wanted to get out there? Is there?
Just get out and enjoy the experience of riding these
Horses.
horseback riding.
It's a wonderful thing, folks. And what is the Facebook page?
No.
No Facebook page? All right, just call on the phone.
No, we have a Facebook page that I have a friend who's trying to get me out of old school.
Okay, then.
And into it.
All
Yeah.
right, this is new for her.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, phone number again, 302-629.
4971.
Just call her on the telephone.
Yeah,
If she
old
doesn't
school.
answer, leave a message. She'll call you back. All right. Well, it's good. I have kids have been there, and Denise, I think, has been there, and I don't know if our grandkids have been there. I don't know. So we'll have to check it out. Jenny did the camp, Denise says. So anyway, other than that, I want to thank you for being on the show, and y'all have a good weekend, and
Thank you.
hope you get something out of it. So give her a call, 302-629. I forgot the rest.
4971.
4971. All right, Molly, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Nice meeting you, young
Nice to
man.
meet
And
you. Thank you for having us.
you did a great job.
Thank you.
All right, see y'all. Bye-bye. There she goes, everybody. And it's a good thing. You want to do something, if you want to, get out and about, and you want to make sure that your kids aren't just sitting around. This is good. Fresh air, and helps with some different things, and so on. Now, let's talk about today. Today is Saturday, March 19th, 2022. And guess what's happening today? In 2 locations. So first of all, Wilson's Auction. A friend of the show, a sponsor of the show, Dave Wilson and his team do a great job. So every Saturday on Route 113 in Lincoln is where Wilson's Auction is located. So starting at 10 o'clock this morning, going all day, all afternoon, and into the evening, there is a huge auction. There's appliances, there's tools, there's glasses, glass, old antique glass and things like that. There's all kinds of things. There's exercise equipment, there's construction equipment, there's lawnmowers, there's bicycles, there's wheelbarrows. There's all kinds of things going to be sold today at Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln. Now, also today, at the Delaware State Fairgrounds in Harrington, there is a huge, I believe I have never seen an auction this big, okay? It is a Mid-Atlantic Spring Equipment Auction today, and it starts at 9 o'clock, so anytime that's going to start. There is thousands. They're going to have multiple auctioneers going all day long. I saw boats, I saw tractors, I saw construction equipment, trucks, vans, cars, campers, travel trailers, tools, oh my gosh, lawnmowers, just everything imaginable. ATVs, UTVs, lumber, tools, tillage equipment, boats. Did I say boats already? Boats. Say it again. Boats. One more time. Okay? So anyway, it's today. Route 13 in Harrington, okay? So they're going to be there. They're there now. Get there, get your bidder number, and go to it. There's no buyer's premium. What you bid is what you pay. Of course, if you're from out of state, come on to Delaware. No sales tax at Wilson's Auction, and get yourself something. So anyway, check it out today in Harrington, starting at 9 o'clock, going all day. The Mid-Atlantic Spring Equipment Auction, and today on Route 113 in Lincoln. And then Tuesday night at 6 o'clock is the auto auction, all right? And then there's another off-site auction coming up on the 26th. You can learn all about that at wilsonsauction.com. Like them on Facebook, very active there. Phone number 302-422-3454. Whether you're buying or selling, check out Wilson's Auction. Now, we're going to open up the phone lines. We're going to give away some gift cards to Vanderwins real quick. So if you want some gift cards to Vanderwins, we're going to give you 2 of them for free. Call right now, 422-7336. That's 302-422-7336 for 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. Just as quick as you can. We're going to take 1 phone call after another if you want a couple gift cards to Vanderwins. Vanderwins, you've got Fenwick Island, Dewey Beach, Greenwood, and outside of Greenwood on 404, all right? Vanderwins has got good ice cream, many different flavors. You can get a waffle cone. You can get a cup. You can get a quart. You can get a pint. You can get whatever you want. So anyway, it is Vanderwins, farmcreamery.com on the web. Vanderwin's Ice Cream, you can look them up on the Facebook, and that way you can see what the hours are of this location and that location. They've got a truck you can hire to come out to an event or an open house or a birthday party or whatever. So anyway, if you want 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's, call right now, 302-422-7336. I'll set them aside at Weller's in Bridgeville. You can pick them up next week, Tuesday through Saturday, if you want a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's. Let me change my sign to the Vanderwin sign. All right, and this is a giveaway, 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's for free. Just call now, all right? You've got between now and 7:30 to 8:30 to call me. Between now and 8:30 to give me a call. I'm going to do a sponsor segment real quick, and they're a sponsor of the show too, Vanderwin's. I say thanks a lot. I appreciate them very much. But let's talk about Blue Hen Fuel real quick because they've got a special that's going to end, and I'm very pleased with my service with them. So Blue Hen Fuel, this is a sponsor segment. They sell fuel. Okay, so first of all, they sell gasoline, so you would need a tank. So if you want to get yourself a tank and have it at home, maybe you've got a business, maybe you've got a fleet of vehicles, maybe you're in the landscaping business and you don't want to burn up a lot of time going to the gas station and waiting in line, you get your own tank, get your own pump, buy your gasoline from Blue Hen Fuel. I found it to be a savings to me that far outweighs the cost of the tank and the pump, okay? So if you want some gasoline, maybe you're a farmer or a contractor, Blue Hen Fuel can hook you up. They also sell propane, whether you need it to heat your house or for your stove or your dryer, or if you got a gas tank for your gas grill, they got a special, but it ends the end of March. Bring that tank to their location in Lincoln. It's a 20-pound tank. And they'll fill it for only $6, okay? That's pretty cheap for that. So if you want your gas grill, propane tank, good and full, take it to Blue Hen Fuel, and they will fill it up for you for only $6. Got to mention you heard that on the show. Also, they sell diesel fuel. They sell kerosene and heating oil. So they are big enough to serve you, small enough to know you. It's Blue Hen Fuel in Lincoln. Phone number 302-424, and then the word heat, 424-4328, 302-424-4328. Whether you are in need of any of what they sell, maybe you're thinking about buying your own gas tank or your own diesel fuel tank or whatever. Again, we have both diesel and gas because we use the diesel fuel, our tractor and forklift and stuff like that. All right, like them on Facebook too, Blue Hen Fuel. Now, here we go. Did we have a caller? Are you there?
Yes.
And how you doing?
Doing fine.
And what are you calling in reference to?
Well, I guess the vitamin card. I won them last week too.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Did you use them already?
No.
Okay. Well, when are you going to use them?
Probably today.
Probably today. All right. Well, what is your name?
Caroline McCrae.
Can you say it one more time?
Caroline McCrae.
All right. Caroline McCrae. All right.
I'm
And
only about 15 minutes away from you.
oh, really? Okay. Now, Carolyn, the ones you're winning today, you can't pick them up till next week because I got to get them to the store, okay?
That's fine.
All right, so we're not open on Mondays. Tuesday through Saturday, you can pick them up. 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's, okay?
You got it.
Are you watching on TV?
I'm watching you right in front of you. I'm looking at you right now, talking to you.
Where-
On the phone.
Where are you at?
I'm talking right on the telephone, and I'm looking at the show at the same time.
Are you in the building here?
No, I'm not.
All right, where are you from?
Georgetown.
All
We're
right.
on 18.
All right, well, enjoy your ice cream, okay?
I will.
See ya.
I see you. Have a good one.
All right, bye-bye. Bye. All right, so one more chance to call. If you want a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's, call me right now, 302-422-7336. It's that easy. You get 2 gift cards for free. Pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week. And go to Vanderwin's whenever you feel like it. 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's, absolutely free, 302-422-7336. Whether you're watching on TV, listening on the radio, watching on Facebook, it doesn't matter. If you want 2 gift cards, call me right now. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. Switch over to TV Delmarva right now. All right, everybody. So we are live. We're right here. If you're watching on TV or Facebook or YouTube, would you please call somebody and tell them to tune the show in? We got a whole nother half hour of the show, okay? And
A whole half.
of an hour. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, Colin, how we doing?
You could almost say a half of a whole too.
A half of a
and
whole.
it was still
Right.
Yeah. We
Right,
just
like
better
half-
watch.
half
we better
of a
watch.
post hole.
Yeah. Let's watch what we're saying.
All right.
I just
let's
thought
do
of that. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. We could
All
get
right.
ourselves in trouble.
We could get ourselves in
So
trouble.
TV Delmarva viewers out there this morning, definitely calling in and representing
Yeah,
TV Delmarva.
man.
I like it.
He likes it.
Yeah, definitely like it. So lots of viewers out there, and if you're looking to do some advertising, we can help you reach those viewers. So
Yes, you can.
we definitely have an audience on TV Delmarva. Jim Weller Show,
And
of
they're
course, is one of
responsive.
the popular one.
We
And
can-
they're
We
responsive.
can get them
right.
to pick up the telephone on a Saturday morning and call in.
Well, you can get them to pick up the telephone. One gentleman that first time he ever watched the show.
Yep. And called the first time.
And called the first time. That's kind of hard to do. That's almost unheard of.
So can you imagine if you had a business and you were looking for some customers?
Right.
Do we have an audience? Do we have listeners? Do we have viewers?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And yes.
Do they respond?
Yes, right. Yeah, to the right offer, absolutely, they will respond.
Right.
And so that's where we come in at TV Delmarva with the ad part of it. We can help you figure out how to reach that audience and what call to action to get them
Right.
to respond to your ad to take. And there's different ways to go about it. We can do kind of a branding ad. If you just want your name out there and it's just out there,
Right.
all the time, or if you're looking for a specific call to action to get your phone to ring, to get them to walk through the door, or to just
Right. Maybe
engage
you
with
have
your
a
business.
product that's seasonal and you want to get the word out in a big way right now.
Yes, yes, yes.
Or if
We
you just
need-
want people to remember you, so when they do need you, they remember you.
And there are certain products or services that you don't need right now. You just
Right.
need them to remember you.
when the time comes.
You want to be the one they think of when the time comes.
Right.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than being really good at what you do and not advertising it. And somebody who isn't as good as you advertises it and they get your customer.
It's not the best product that unfortunately almost all the time doesn't win the
No,
best
it's
product.
the best advertiser.
It's the person that markets their product the best.
yes.
And
And
it-
markets
you
it
see it-
first. I mean,
Yeah, you see it in everything. You see it
Every
in
aspect.
politics. You see it in businesses and everything. Whoever markets the best
right.
might not necessarily be the best. McDonald's is always brought up as the best
staple, yeah.
right? Yeah. So there's many people out there that make better hamburgers than McDonald's.
Correct.
But they're definitely number one in marketing
Right,
and
'cause
know how to
they don't let you
promote their
forget
business.
about 'em.
Exactly.
So-
and it goes to just not just their advertising. It's their locations, their where they have their businesses.
Positioning.
Yeah, exactly.
They position themselves well.
Yep.
So call Colin now
Yes.
or text him now, 302-242-8015, right?
That's it.
All right. So talk about it. Talk.
Yeah.
Just see what he's got to offer. I'm advertising with him. We got Jerry Santoro coming on board.
Yep.
I believe McNeil's Paving is getting ready to do something.
Yeah, I need to. Yep, I just got to finish up with Josh there to get all
Jim
that
Martin,
round up.
the
Shepherd's office. Yep, Shepherd's
Yeah.
office commercial's done. It's actually up and running now.
Okay,
So and that one turned out really, really good. Like I'm really impressed with how that turned out. So
Wow.
at the Shepherd's office, we got a little different angle with them.
Right.
You got to think about each individual customer and what they're trying to accomplish with their advertising, and that's what we can help you with at TV Delmarva.
And that's where, nothing against other people that sell advertising, but Colin is not what you would call a paid advertising specialist.
Executive.
Right. He's a businessman.
I'm no kind of
that
executive.
is used to advertising and getting a return on his investment.
And I can say I've tried many things, and not just through many different mediums, not just TV, radio, whatever. I've tried many different types of ads, to see what works best. And
And I'm just trying to learn how to advertise is all I'm trying to do.
Is that what
I'm
you're doing?
experimenting week by week.
Right. Yeah. Yep. I think you've got it figured out.
Man, I had somebody the other day is making a deal with me to advertise for him. It's going to be a new power washing company. And I said, what'd you get with me? And this is no joke. You get a walking, talking, roving, 24/7 billboard. Verbal, video, everything. I said, I'm
Right.
going to be the cheapest investment your business has ever made. And you figure when you hear these people I advertise for week after week, they're my friends. You can tell it. I care about them. I like them. I want them to be successful. And so When you get involved with me, it's.
And here's how you
win-win.
know when you're talking to Jim when you're getting ready to get the pitch. It starts like this usually. Here's something I'd like for you to consider.
Not that I'm trying to sell you anything. Right.
That's generally the way the conversation
Yep,
starts.
so.
Or it could even be right in the middle of a conversation.
Right, I could just-
Here's
I could
something I'd like
switch
you to
gears.
consider. So,
Oh, my
but anyway, I think you're
Well,
doing a
call Colin
great
and
job.
talk to
Yeah,
him,
give me
yeah.
a call, 302-242-8015, and I would love to talk to you about it. And even if we don't do business together, I'd still like to talk to you.
Right.
And, let's see if we can help your business.
Right. Because you're in it to win it. You joined
Yeah.
the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce recently.
Yeah, we're one of the, I think you joined also. You and
Yeah.
I think there's only 3 or 4 of us that are that
Right.
big top tier
Whatever it's
sponsorship
called.
there.
But,
yeah.
man, it's what a great organization, though.
Oh,
In other
yeah,
words,
for
I'm
sure.
going to start to go into some of these events they got. So
Yep. Well, let me know. We'll go together. We'll go as a
okay.
team.
We'll go as a team.
Team TV
But, you know, 'cause
Delmarva,
I
Weller
keep
Does
getting these
Delmarva.
emails, and I'm like, this is a very active
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce. In other words,
Well,
so,
I mean, Linda Price.
oh, Linda Price, man, she's something.
Yeah.
She's the cat's meow.
Is that what she is?
I guess I don't know. I just
So
thought I
she
would say
does.
it.
She does do a great job. We know her from banking, many years
Right.
in the banking business. So
Yep,
she
she's
knows
a-
how to get stuff done.
She knows how to get stuff done.
Yeah, yep.
And but life is all about networking, knowing people, helping
Yep.
one another, and so on. Are we prepping for the radio
Yes.
again?
All right.
I'm
See you
not
next
doing
week.
this no more today. All right, last half hour, everybody. Chuck Welch is coming up. We have got a series of questions for him. We're going to just see how well he stands up. All right, listen to me. Don't forget to get your tickets to the circus, all right? That wasn't a joke. There's going to be a circus right here. I'm not talking about the show. I'm talking about a real circus, okay? There's going to be a circus right here at Laurel Junction on May 17th. Mark your calendar. If you would like free tickets, they're available right now inside here in the convenience store. If you don't want free tickets, that's okay. Just come on May 17th and they'll just take your gate admission. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. I want to tell you, we're going to give away some tickets to the Clayton Theater in just a little bit, but I wanted to mention that Josh McNeil, you heard me say his name, Josh McNeil, McNeil's Paving, is my paving guy. So if you need some paving done, he sponsors the show. He's been sponsoring it for years. I just want to let you know, if you need some paving done, your driveway, your parking lot, maybe you got a parking lot or a driveway with some big cracks in it or whatever, and the weeds are growing up through it, and you want to get them cracks sealed, and you want to get a nice coating on there, he can do that. If you've got a driveway and it's just muddy and you got some potholes, you want it filled with stone or crushed concrete or blacktop millings, or you just want to blacktop it, now is the time to get on the list. Everybody's busy, and he will do you a good job. I've dealt with him on many projects now over the years. Very happy with him. His name is Josh McNeil. He goes by Josh. His phone number is 302-945-7131. Now, you got to dial it in that order. 302-945-7131, okay? If you misdial, just say, what's Josh McNeil's phone number, okay? We have that happen at our house every day. So anyway, not for Josh McNeil, somebody else. But anyway, McNeil's Paving, been around a long time, licensed, insured, honest, fair. He'll fix it, he'll replace it, he'll put it in brand new, whatever you need done. If it's got to do with blacktop, he's your guy. Josh McNeil, McNeil's Paving. Now, we're going to take a quick picture. All right. Boom. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Now, here he is, everybody. We need him to talk right into the mic, if he would, please.
Yep.
He's sporting a big button. Hi, I'm Chuck Welch. So this is Chuck Welch
That's correct. My name
Wow.
is Chuck Welch. I'm running for Attorney General.
of Delaware.
Yes.
All right. And you've got some big plans for us.
Yep.
You're not going to just take over and just leave it the same.
No.
We're gonna make
Delaware, yeah,
changes.
the Attorney General's office needs a lot of changes right now. Our criminal justice system needs a lot of changes. Too much violent
what
crime.
would you do? Like if you were in charge. So when is this election?
Well, we have a primary in September, and then we have the
Okay.
election in November.
Okay. So the election's in November. You got to win the primary in September.
Correct.
All right. And a local guy, been from around here?
Well, I'm from Kent County, Delaware.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I grew up in Newcastle.
Okay.
I moved to Kent in the mid-'80s.
Big move for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Down to, well, I was clerking down in Dover, really liked it, so I
Okay.
wanted to move down and moved down. Met my wife, who's from
Sussex
Sussex
County.
Right.
Okay.
Selbyville,
All right.
Indian River grad.
Okay.
And so So I've lived in Delaware almost all my life.
Wow. Well,
I
very
mean,
good.
basically went to law school for a few years.
Okay. Where'd you go to law school?
Villanova.
Really?
Yep.
And did you play any sports while you were there?
Well, I would go into the gym and play basketball and watch all the super college athletes play.
Okay.
Because Villanova won the national championship the year after I graduated from law school.
Really?
In basketball.
So you left them better than you found them?
I guess so.
Well, good. And you got some kids?
We have 2 children.
Excellent.
In their mid-20s.
Okay.
One in law school and one who is now thinking about law school.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's something you got to prepare for in advance.
Yes.
2 kids in law school.
Especially you got to go ahead and prepare your wallet for it.
That's what I mean.
That's right, yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. So you woke up and you said, you know what? I've been involved in politics. You were a state rep at one time.
I was a state representative. I did 3 terms to his House Majority Whip. That was 94 to 2000.
Okay.
Won a Democrat district. I had, the second time I ran for re-election was or the first time I ran for re-election, had 69.7% of the vote in a Democrat
Excellent.
district.
All right.
Third time, they didn't run anybody against me.
Okay.
And then Carper was the governor, and he appointed me to the Court of Common Pleas in 2000.
And he became a judge.
And I was a judge for
Wow.
over 19 years.
Really?
Retired in early 2000.
Okay.
Because my mother had passed away and my dad was sick and he needed more attention.
Okay. Well, it's nice that you did that.
Well, and it was the right thing to do.
It was-
got to
I
spend some
agree
time
with you. I'm just
right.
saying not everybody does it, but
Right.
appreciate it. So you're prepared. Your whole life has prepared you to be in this position.
Oh, yes. I mean, the reason I'm running is because it's a job I understand. It's something that needs to be done. I think there needs to be changes. There need to be improvements. And it's like the lane that I've traveled in. I'm not interested in being governor. I'm not interested in being a congressman or a U.S. senator. This is it
This is
because
it.
I think this is where I can make a difference.
Right. And you've trained all your life for this.
Correct. Over
Wow.
30 years.
So you got the seasoning, you got the experience, you got the will, the drive. What would
correct.
you do different though?
Well,
Like if you could make some changes.
The biggest difference that we need in the Attorney General's office right now is we got to take the politics out of the office because our current Attorney General just runs her office pursuant to a political agenda. And
Okay.
there's a lot of wokeness there.
Okay.
Okay, as far as I knew her when she was a prosecutor. She was tough, but she did a total flip when she decided to run for office because I think she felt she had to cater to a certain group to get elected.
Okay.
And that's what she did. Now, I'll let you know, to one of my advantages, I have a large network of people, justice partners, or that I call them, people who have been in law enforcement,
Okay.
judges, legislators, okay? And so I have contacts with all this group. If I was having a problem with the court system, something was going on, if I had a problem in Justice Peace Court, I call Alan Davis, who knows me. He's the
Right.
chief
And
magistrate.
takes your call.
That's right.
Right.
If I need to talk to the Chief Justice about what's going on in the judiciary or within the court system as a whole, I call the Chief Justice, Colin Sykes, who graduated like a year or two ahead of me at Villanova and also served on the bench as a CCP judge when he was on the Supreme Court. If Superior Court, I got an issue, I call Jan Jordan, who's the president and judge of Superior Court. And then, so I know all the individuals called within the
Correct.
court system, people within the Attorney General's office, within the Public Defender's office. I have a network of
Right.
a vast array of people I can call on. I tell people that, I'm not like the expert on everything.
And
But
you
I
know
know
that.
the expert. I know,
And you
I
know
know
that, right,
I know
okay.
I know my failings in that
Right.
regard. But I know the experts, and so I go ahead and I call on them.
Right.
And we're getting ready to drop an initiative, just so you know, on
Okay.
combating violent crime in Delaware, which is a huge problem. And how do we do it? I have a policy team, which consists of some experts,
Okay.
law enforcement, people that have been involved with the Attorney General's office, okay, and one who's been involved with counseling.
Okay.
And so what we did is we came up with a package that we're getting ready to drop. where we're going to establish a task force. I don't like using the word task force because people think, oh, another task force, whatever. But this is actually a working task force where we're going to talk about the investigators, the prosecution, how we're going to do it, and then most importantly, community-based research, because one of the problems we have to go ahead and fix, what are the root causes of all this violence? And we have to go attack the root causes.
The why. The
right.
why.
And the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control, they actually did a report back in 2015. Things were so bad in Wilmington at the time, and by the way, it's worse now, but it was so bad at the time that the Wilmington's City Council requested the CDC to come in and take a look and do a report. CDC did a report, which came out in November of 2015, and nothing was done with it.
Really?
Really, literally nothing was done with it. Here recently, Dave Lawson, the senator, a great guy, he went ahead and he filed legislation to go ahead and implement and start adopting some of the CDC recommendations. And it's stuck in committee.
Wow.
It's not even been considered.
So when are you going to roll this out?
It's probably going to come out Monday.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So here's my top secret report right here. I'll show you a copy of it right there.
Wow.
And but it's secret.
This is something that
It's
you've
secret.
put together. You've put together with some of your colleagues and friends and so on.
My policy committee.
But what I hear from you loud and clear is you agree there needs to be some changes.
Oh, absolutely.
And you are saying, I have prepared my whole life has led up to this point. This is, I have prepared for this.
That's
and
correct.
I have the contacts.
That's
and
right.
I won't waste a lot of time calling the wrong person. In
Right.
other words, I know how to move this system forward.
Right. And the key is knowing who to call on to do what,
Right.
kind of thing. For example, I already have in my mind who the transition team is. I have in my mind who I want to be involved in the department. It's a big operation.
Yeah.
I think I've told you before, over 250 lawyers in the Department of Justice.
Wow.
There's like 48 investigators, something like that.
Golly,
and
dang,
so
I had no idea.
it's a
That's
big
in
operation.
Delaware. Yeah.
Right. And there's very few people in the state who have managed an operation that large.
Mm-hmm.
But the key is knowing your people who you want as your lieutenants, I guess, or your right-hand people that are willing to go into that office and help you get it under control and help you get it arranged, reorganized to be more efficient. And part of it is going in because there are people in the Department of Justice that really know their jobs. They're career prosecutors.
Right.
They know what they're doing, and part
They
of it's
just need
going in and
direction.
listening to them.
Right. They just need direction.
You need to go
and
in and
unity.
listen to what they had to say, and then you go ahead and you talk about the direction we're going.
Right.
And and like you said, reallocate some resources. We got to go ahead and focus on the violent crime in Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
That's when even in the CDC report it said if you got violent crime, everyone suffers. The community suffers. Businesses suffer. You can't get business in.
Right. And that was 7 years ago that report was done.
Right. And that was done in 2015.
Right.
And you know what has happened? The number of shooting homicides and violent crime has gone up since then. In fact, it was really funny. I was watching an opening segment of the debate between John Carney and Colin Benini when Colin and John first ran for governor in 2016. And it just popped up on my Google page for no reason. I said, I'm going to take a look. Right in the opening statements, and the very first question dealt with the violent crime in Wilmington, what had to be done. And you know what's
6 years
happened since
ago.
then? That was back in 2016, and it has continued to go up ever since then. So something has to be done. This is priority one for us.
Right. So that is what you're saying. You're not oblivious to this. You're saying you agree there's problems, and you are ready to hit it head on.
That's correct.
Okay. How would somebody get a hold of you?
Well, we have a website. It's www.chuckwelchforag.com. That's the easiest way to contact us. And also we have, what's our phone number there? It's 302-672. You know what? Yeah.
All right.
I got it right here. So it'd be that easy.
And he's out and about.
302-672-0771.
Say it one more time. 302.
302-672-0771.
0771.
Yep.
Okay. And you're available if a small group wanted to talk to you, or
Absolutely.
you're always somewhere if somebody wants to see that. Is there a Facebook page?
There is a Facebook page.
Okay.
We have our website and we have our Facebook page. I like to go talk to small groups. So if
Okay.
someone has a small group, they want me to come out and talk to them, more than happy to do that. There will be a couple debates coming up also.
Oh, okay.
There's one in Newcastle, which will be this Monday.
Okay.
At
You mean
People's
like
Plaza.
this Monday coming up?
This Monday coming up.
In Newcastle.
Right.
Okay.
And then there is going to be April 1st in Sussex County at the Indian River Senior Center.
Really? Okay. I may go to that one. 4-1. Okay. I got it. Indian River.
Yep.
Okay. I got to let you go.
All right.
Are we good?
Yes, I appreciate you letting me come in here.
All right. I don't want to cut you short. I just want to cut you off.
Yes,
That's
I
all.
understand. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Chuck. I
Great being
appreciate you.
here.
And I'll give you a couple Vanderwin's gift cards just in case you would like to
Thank
go
you
for
very
some ice
much.
cream. Tell them I sent you.
I will.
All right.
Thanks.
See you, Chuck. Thank you very much. All right. Look him up on Facebook. Check him out, everybody. I do want to real quick do a sponsor segment for Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. You hear it every week. And listen to me. Your grass is growing. It's the time of year to figure out who's going to do my lawn care. Or you got some trees that are leaning or a limb that's broken. Man, he does a lot of tree work and he can get it done. He can deal with the stump too, whatever you may need. Grass seeding, just getting your yard in good order, irrigation, mulch. You're going to need some mulch. $15 a yard for mulch. Nobody's got a better deal. $15 a yard. Delivery is available, or you could pick it up from him. So anyway, you're going to learn more about him. You can check him out. Look him up on, what is the website here? It is JLC-LLC.com. JLC-LLC.com. He's also on Facebook. Like his page if you would. It's Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Give him a call, 302-363-6025. 363-6025. You got a project coming up. You're not sure if Jerry can do it, will do it. Give him a call. Estimates are free. Good, honest guy. He'll do you a darn good job, all right? In just a moment or so, we are going to give away some tickets to the Clayton Theater. So if you are listening and you would like to have a date night or go out with your better half, or you want to just go to the movies, I'm going to give you some free tickets to the Clayton Theater, okay? They are having all kinds of movies all the time. You can learn a lot about them at ilovetheclayton.com. And so this is a sponsor of the show. I want to make that clear. This is a sponsor segment. And the Clayton Theater, the Clayton Theater is downtown Dagsboro, okay? It's an old building. I mean, it's really cool. It's got a balcony if you want to sit up in the balcony. Very comfortable, really good popcorn and all kinds of goodies there. So anyway, it's the Clayton Theater. And if you would like a ticket to the Clayton Theater, yes. So anyway, if you would like the Clayton Theater, if you'd like to go, we're going to open up the phone lines here in just a minute. We're going to open up the phone lines, and you can win a ticket to the movies for free. All right. And you can take somebody with you. All right. So anyway, with that said, I just want to remind you, Wilson's auction today has a big auction up in Harrington, the Mid-Atlantic Equipment Auction in Harrington today, starting at 9. And then on Route 113 in Lincoln, starting at 10 at Wilson's Auction. So, man, Wilson's Auction is going to sell thousands of things today to the highest bidder. All right? So, with that said, Weller's is open. We appreciate your support. If you ever want to be on this show, if you ever want to advertise on this show, we are booking guests up into July right now. We'd love to have you on. If you are a political candidate and you would like to join me, get up with me. But we are definitely filling up, okay? So if you ever want to be on, let me know as soon as you can, please. All right, with that said, let's turn on the phone for tickets to the Clayton Theater. You're going to get one ticket. We want you to go, and we want you to bring a paying customer, okay? So one ticket to the Clayton Theater for free. You just give me a call right this minute at 302-422-7336. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to up the ante real quick. Today and today only, I'm going to give you 2 tickets to the Clayton Theater, and then you can bring 2 more people with you if you would. So the Clayton Theater, 2 tickets for free. No purchase necessary. You got to pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville between next Tuesday and Saturday. 2 tickets to the Clayton Theater. If you happen to want them, Call me right now, 302-422-7336. Was that a phone call? Caller, are you there?
I'm online. Rick here.
Rick, how you doing? You going to the movies?
I'm doing well. I'd like to. I can't down that way. I pass it all the time. Never been. So
There you go. And that's what we're looking for, people that have never been. It's really cool. I'm going to set 2 tickets aside for you at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay?
Hey, roger that. Rick Gates.
Rick Gates,
That's me.
Gates. And you watching on TV, listening on the radio? How you hearing this show?
Well, I'm listening on the radio. If I'm out and about Saturday mornings, I generally try to listen in and enjoy the show.
Well, thank you very much, Rick. Have a good weekend.
Hey, you too. Thank you.
See ya. Bye. All right. If you call and you get a busy signal, just hang up and call back. I only got one phone line. And so 422-7336. You want 2 tickets to the Clayton Theater? Call me real quick. We're trying to give away 10 or 15 of these things as quick as we can. 302-422-7336. You don't have to go to the movies right away, but they don't have an expiration. Well, they expire the end of this year. They do expire the end of this year. 2 tickets to the Clayton Theater for free. Call me now. Did I hear the phone? Oh, caller, are you there?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Are you calling for a couple tickets?
Yes, sir.
And your name?
My name is Russ.
Russ. And have you ever been to the Clayton?
I have never been to the Clayton Theater.
This is wonderful. This is 2 people in a row that have never been. All right. Well,
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. So I'm going to set 2 tickets aside at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay? And you pick them up there next week, Tuesday through Saturday, and then just go to the Clayton sometime between now and the end of the year, okay?
Okay, so now, where's the Weller?
Oh, Weller's is in Bridgeville. It's called Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville.
Weller's Utility. Okay.
Weller, W-E-L-L.
Okay, right, Weller.
Yep, Weller's Utility Trailers. It's right on the highway in Bridgeville. We sell trailers and sheds and swing sets and all kinds of stuff. And you pick the tickets up there, and you'll get 2 of them, and then you go to the Clayton Theater whenever it suits you.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And are you watching on TV or radio?
Radio.
Thank you very much. And have you ever called in before, Russ?
I have never called in.
Have you ever seen the show before today?
I listened to the show, yes.
Well, thank you for that, and I hope you enjoy the movie, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, see you, Russ. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, everybody, it's that simple. If you want, and Russ, I forgot to tell you, we're not open on Mondays. You got to come Tuesday through Saturday. The Clayton Theater, we're giving away 2 tickets for free. You got to use them by the end of this year. You pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville, and you go to the movies in Dagsboro. Caller, are you there?
Good morning, Jim Weller. How are you, sir?
Real good. Who am I talking to?
This is Ron from Georgetown.
All right, and was it Ron or Rob?
Ron, R-O-N.
Ron, all right. And you ever been to the Clayton Theater?
No, I have not, Jim.
By golly, these are 3 people in a row that have never been. Are you going to go?
For sure.
Well,
yes, sir.
Thank you so much. You got to pick these tickets up at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay? And they're open 7 days a week. So you go online. It's called ilovetheclayton.com. See what's playing and pick your movie. Is that all right?
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it.
All right. See you, Ron. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
TV or radio? You watching on TV or radio? I lost him. You guys hung up on Ron. All right. So anyway, we got about a minute left for one more phone call. I love this. 3 people in a row. Never been to the Clayton Theater. Now they're going to go. Do you want to know if advertising works? Advertising works. If you want to advertise, give me something to give away. Anyway, I love theclaytontheater.com. Weller's is open tomorrow morning. I go to United Church in Milford, and people are starting to come and say, I heard you on the radio. Yes, that is me. All right. So I'm realizing that some of the church attendees watch and listen to the show. So thank you for that. So I'll be there tomorrow morning. I like to hold the door open for people. And tomorrow I'll be there. So I'll be there. There's a 9:15 experience and an 11 o'clock. So if you want to stop by and say hi, I'll be right at the door at United Church tomorrow morning. All right. Out of time, pretty much. If you want to call real quick, we don't really have time for another phone call. But anyway, thank you for the callers. We've had many calls today. We've gave away Chick-fil-A. We've gave away the Clayton Theater. We've gave away Vanderwin's. This is what advertising is all about. If you want people to know about your business that have never dealt with your business before, let me handle that for you, okay? Just let me connect you with my audience, by golly. I do got a new power washing company coming on board. You're going to be real excited about how they do things, all right? So anyway, thank you to the Clayton Theater for your support of the show. Everybody, like these Facebook pages if you would. All right. What else have I got? Don't forget Chef Fred's Cafe. You can come today. You can come here 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, Laurel Junction. It's a beautiful day out right now. Come and look at all the bargains that are out there. Some Little League teams are having tryouts today. My grandson Brody is trying out for Little League today. So I think we're going to go hang out with him and check that out. I hear the music. Lawrence, thank you for all you've done. Thank you, everybody that have watched or listened to this show. Appreciate you putting up with me for 2 hours straight. We'll be back next Saturday morning. God bless you. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next Saturday. Bye. Now, to the TV audience, we want to say thanks a lot for whether you entered the contest to win the Roku device or whether you're getting ready to enter the contest for the Midland Radio, whether you want to advertise, whether you're supporting the advertisers. TV Delmarva is growing each and every day, each and every hour, and we appreciate your support. If you would tell people about it, like their Facebook page. Have a good weekend, everybody. I'll see you next Saturday. Goodbye.